see what happens. Turn this bad chicken on bright. There we go. Okay. Are we back? Are we back? Do we have everybody in the chat? Is everybody there? We're going to lock that bad chicken. How are we doing? Can you guys hear me okay? Sorry about that. Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me all right. Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me okay. I see a number 2. I see Lavesh in the chat. Renee French. Try number 2. We don't stop. A little technical difficulty is not going to stop this train. We will keep going. It's Saturday night. This is what I do. This is all that I do. I don't do anything else. This is it. This is my whole life is doing this. This is what I have to do with the rest of my life. I have to make sure that there is leadership in government that actually gives a shit about the people, that knows what needs to happen, what needs to be changed, that understands what needs to be changed. And currently, this government does not understand what needs to be changed. It doesn't work for the people at all whatsoever. Why is that doing that? That is so frustrating. Let me see. White House video. Let me see if I can pull this up because I'm going to find it. This is the one. Okay, so I've got a new one. Let me see if this one will work. Hopefully OBS didn't get rid of Reddit threads. Okay, there it is. So this is the most disgusting thing I think I've seen online in a long time. How many people are in here? Okay, so I don't know how many people will get back, but hopefully you guys double tap on the like button. Put Team DLZ in that chat. Put Team DLZ in that chat. Let's ratchet this bad chicken up. Let's get her going. Rosemary, we are still here. Thank you everybody for coming. Super duper appreciate it. Hopefully I get everybody back. Do I got tower time back in here? Yep. You know how it is, man. You guys can hear me okay? Right on. What is going on? Rancho Relaxo, Rosemary, Renee French, Brittany D, Sig and Moto. What's going on, Sig and Moto? So this came out. This was put on whitehouse.gov, this video right here. And when you celebrate other people being arrested and thrown, oh, that's what I'm missing. I knew I was missing one thing. I did not plug it in, but I will. I have an overhead light. I'll put it on. Just give me 1 second. Robert Dar, what is going on, my friend? This is 1 minute, so let's watch this. How to catch 'em all. Played the Pokemon song. I wonder if Grizzly, South Point, North Carolina, active shooter, 3 dead, several injured. I hope not. That's sad. I hate hearing that kind of stuff, man. I can't stand it. I don't like people dying. You know, it messes me up. I don't want people to die. That's not what I want to happen. That doesn't impress me at all. I can't stand death and destruction and murder. I hate it. I hate it. But this video that I just showed you here, this was a celebration of authoritarianism. And that to me is the absolute worst. There's nothing worse than celebrating other people getting locked in cages, and by the way, you know, at the end of this video, let me just point this out right here. So let me kill the sound so I don't have to continue worry about the. So right here, you see all these people getting arrested and drug off to a dungeon, and they're in torture cuffs. And the White House, the president we have in office right now. And then do you see this? This says homicide, violent criminals. Jeff Millman, what's going on? You broke your knee. God dang it, Jeff. You see this right here? Manslaughter, human smuggling. How do we know if these people are actually guilty of human smuggling? We would actually have to have a trial. There would have to be due process of law for us to know if there was a trial or not. Because right now, it's just, they're just saying all these things. But this whole thing, they use the Pokemon song, number 1, but then number 2, Department of Homeland Security. And now look how they're glorifying. Look, Jeff, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Everybody say hello to my buddy Jeff Millman. Jeff's brother just passed recently. I saw your note, Jeff. I haven't had a chance to call you back. I'm really sorry that's going on, Jeff, that you're going through all these hard times right now. Armed Stoner 420. But they had to use the damn Pokemon song to prove a point. I don't even know. But just watch the video above me here. So they're celebrating that. Now they're celebrating people going into a tattoo parlor and raiding it. Now they're celebrating that these guys are dressed up like G.I. Joe loser in America, and they're taking somebody out and they're blurring their face, and we don't know what they've done wrong. And now they're celebrating this guy's clearly like a gardener. He's like a gardener or a cook, or he works on property somewhere, blue collar worker. He's got a sun hat on his head. And this military G.I. Joe loser has this guy, and he's bringing him down to the ground. And this is a celebration. People are celebrating this as though this is some sort of good thing, like doing this to people is a positive thing. And that's the thing I hate the most, is this kind of crap. And now the slow motion on the police, border control, like the Baywatch videos where they're running in slow motion, look at this police vest in slow motion. It's the corniest shit I've ever seen. Oh, the picture, did you see that? They even put a flash on it. Like, oh man, look at this. They're taking pictures of the celebrity, dragging people out. There's the gardener. And now the slow motion shot of the police vest. Let me just tell you something. If you sign up to be a pig, you're a fucking loser. Okay. You're a fucking loser. You couldn't figure out what to do with your job. You fucking suck as a human being. You signed up to be a pig because you didn't know what else to do with your life. So you signed up to be a pig. Slow motion. Let's get the shots. And then they use Pokemon. Pokemon should sue them for this. Now it shows a half a dozen people on top of somebody else, and they're running their hands all over them and attacking those people. And this is something to be celebrated. This is something that's good. Nah, dude, nah. Listen, if you want to cop suck and you want to go stroke off ice, just go to another page, dude. I mean, I don't need your watch time. I don't need your watch minutes. I don't need your comments. Guys in here like, he broke the law. How do you know if he broke the law? How do you know? You have no idea. You have no idea what this guy on the ground did. And they blurred out the face of the Nazis, of the ice Nazis. That's the truth. The ice Nazis. That's the way it is. And now the celebration of strapping people and chaining people up, like celebrating it, like, yeah, it's so good that we chain people up this way. And now more, look, just trash. So, oh man, look at this. You should dress up like G.I. Joe loser too. Wouldn't you like to have this gun coming out of the back of your pack? This is just disgusting. I mean, I could sit and talk about this one video for an hour. I mean, look at the celebration of being G.I. Joe loser. If this is your Fallujah wet dream to be the guy who's dressed up like G.I. Joe loser on American soil, you, my friend, are a fucked up person. You grew up playing video games and you believe that you're such a badass because you're dressed up like G.I. Joe loser in our country. Oh, then there was just a shot of federal agent. Did you see that? Each and every shot has its own particular purpose so that you believe that this is a good thing. This is trash. This guy is trash. Absolute trash. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I don't care. Start your own channel and then you tell people how you feel. But I think this guy's a piece of shit. That's what I think. Oh, and then there's the police, Homeland Security. And now the celebration of hauling somebody off in torture cuffs. Like, yay for torture cuffs. Yay for torture cuffs. Yay. We're putting people in torture cuffs in America. It's awesome. Where's the next shot? They're walking him away with the red and blue lights. And they put Pokemon in there, and now look, the celebration, this entire video by this dumpster fire in office is celebrating cuffing people up, putting people in torture cuffs. I'm sorry if you voted for this guy. I feel really bad for you. You got duped. No more wars, but we're going to go to war against Canada, against Panama, against Mexico. We're going to go to war against our allies. We're going to take over Greenland. Did you vote for that too? I don't think that you did. Look, they have a close-up shot on the torture cuffs celebrating that you're putting somebody in torture cuffs. Like, yay, celebrating torture cuffs, yay. I'm not the one crying, dude. You're the baby. I mean, seriously, you are the baby, my friend, not me. I know what's good and what's not good. This is not good. This sends a horrible message to the youth in our country. This is terrible. Someone has to actually say it out loud. And now they're there hauling off somebody else again. Like the celebration of hauling somebody off. Yeah. Here, I'll do it for you, dude. There you go. There you go, brother. There you go, homie. There you go. I'll see you, dude. You take care of yourself. I don't give a shit, man. I don't give a shit. Celebrating this is crap. Absolute, total crap. Aw, is that what you think? I'm sorry you feel that way, my friend. You take care of yourself, okay? And then here's another shot of somebody else getting drug off in torture cuffs. And now more Pokemon stuff. And now, look, why would, if you're a government, if you're in government and you're in leadership, why in the world would you want to celebrate showing stuff like this? This guy, we don't know what he did wrong. We have no idea what he did wrong. We have no idea. Mods, go ahead, have a field day. I really don't care about these people who are coming in here talking shit. You know what I mean? You can send them packing. It's Saturday night. I don't give a shit. And then here's the celebration of all of these people who we have no idea if they've committed any crimes or not. We have no idea what these people have done wrong. They crossed an imaginary line, but they haven't committed any crime. And we're shackling them up. And by the way, for the people who are like, you know, yay, I'm for this, you know, then you want your tax dollars go to locking people up? Each one of these G.I. Joe losers, each one of these ICE Nazis is being paid. Who's paying for it? You and I are paying for it with our tax dollars. And for what? What do we get out of it? What do we get out of it? What are you and I getting out of locking these people away in dungeons? I mean, I just don't understand how anybody celebrates this. This is so terrible. And you're taking a picture of a dude's face, and we have no idea if this guy has done anything wrong. I mean, thanks, Death Angel. I appreciate it. And now they pull up his shirt, and now they're going to show a hand pushing down on someone's head, picking someone up by their rotator cuffs, and more celebration of torture cuffs. Yeah, I don't care if they're here illegally. I don't give a shit if they're here illegally. I care if they're a violent criminal. I care if they've committed rape. I care if they've committed battery, if they've committed assault and battery. That's what I care about. The biggest criminals in America are Americans, by far. By far. It's not even close. The celebration of taking people away in torture cuffs. And then here's another shot of this celebration. And if you're one of the people who celebrates this, you're part of the problem. You would be called a copperhead. That's what you'd be called. If you don't know what a copperhead is, I'm not even going to tell you. You can look up what a copperhead is. If you celebrate this, you're a copperhead because you're the problem that real actual freedom-loving Americans, we can't stand people like you who celebrate authoritarianism and dictatorships. Look at that. Look at that. The celebration of taking people away. And then they celebrate police ICE. Let me tell you something. These are ICE Nazis. They're Nazis. Unless you've committed a violent crime, you should be able to be in this country just fine. Unless you've committed rape, you should be able to be in this country. Unless you're robbing other people, you should be able to be in this country. We are a nation of immigrants. We always have been since the very beginning. Remember, the reason why we have so many Irish here is because they came over here as immigrants. The reason we have so many Koreans here is they came over as immigrants. And now because this dumpster fire piece of shit president that you voted for, wannabe dictator, tells you that we have to get them all, you just buy into it hook, line, and sinker. You never thought about you were entering into a social credit score system. You endorse a police state, prison state, death state, which is disgusting. More Pokemon. Now they say burglary and fraud. We have no idea. She's also been convicted. How do we know? They're just writing things on a piece of on a piece of paper and saying, this is true. This is true. Look, and they just put a child endangerment, a sexual predator. You're just supposed to believe it. We don't know if there was a trial because there's no due process in this country. Not if you're an illegal immigrant. Yeah, you're on the wrong chat. Let me there you go. Let me send you. Thanks for coming by the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Let me see who else. There we go. Let me send you packing, brother. Thanks for coming by the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, Roger. Roger, I appreciate you coming by the channel, man. It was nice to visit with you. Thank you for coming by. Let me see. Oh, good to see you. That's not our salam. That's a different one. Thanks for coming by the channel, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Corey, thank you so much for coming by the channel, dude. I really appreciate you coming by. Thanks, dude. Means a ton. I really appreciate it. Will, thank you so much for coming by the channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming by the channel, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Who else is there? Any more? Any more? Oh, CJ, thanks for coming by the channel, man. I really appreciate you coming by. Thank you. I appreciate the comment. Helps the algorithm. Anybody else? Let me see who else we got. Who else we got? Anything else? I'm just Jay, thanks for coming by, bro. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you coming by, Jay. Thank you, dude. You enjoy yourself, dude. You take care. You take care of yourself. Thanks for coming by. No problem. No problem. I'll be happy to, dude. You don't seem to understand. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I'm here for people who actually want to change this bullshit system. I'm not here for people who are like, yay, lock them up. I don't want to pay to lock up illegal immigrants in this country. I don't want to pay to lock them up. That's not what I want to do with our tax dollars. Our tax dollars. Yeah, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I'll pass. I'll pass on all these ridiculous things you guys are saying. But listen, if you want to come in here and call me names and stuff, I have no problem kicking you right out of my chat. I don't mind one bit. It's actually fun. Moderators, feel free. If these guys personally insult anybody in the chat, kick them right off the channel. I don't really care. I don't think you understand. I don't think you get it. You don't know the way I am. We are in a war for our freedom. We are in a war for the Constitution. We are in a war for our rights. And anybody who doesn't understand that, I don't know what to say to you, dude. You have completely lost yourself. I don't know what to say, man. I wish it wasn't true. I wish it was better than it is, but it's not.
Huh?
Well, that's a nice way to put it. So the Seeing Tree just said, I'm all for making the system easier to come here, making it make sense, but I don't think that should be an open border. So we agree that I believe, but I think there should be a vetting process. There's nothing wrong with saying that. I totally agree with you. But celebrating locking people up in dungeons, taking people to jail, ICE celebrating Nazis, celebrating ICE Nazis, to me, that is just disgusting. Celebrating ICE at all whatsoever. People who signed up just to get money. They don't give a shit about our country at all whatsoever. They don't care at all whatsoever. And that's what we're dealing with, is we're dealing with people who don't give a shit about our country. Okay, what should he do right here? He should have his license, his registration, and his proof of insurance. He should have that in his hand. He should have license, registration, proof of insurance in his hand. You see how his hands are down below the steering wheel right here? This is a way that the police can shoot you and say that you were reaching, say that you were not complying, that your hands were down below the steering wheel. He couldn't see what you were reaching for, and so the cops will shoot you. You absolutely have got to have your license, registration, and proof of insurance set up and ready to go. Oh, is that right? Smoking guns?
Hello.
License registration proof of insurance, please.
What's the reason of the stop?
When you went by,
Nope. Nope. This was done all wrong. Smoking guns with a $10 super chat. Portland's about to get crazy tomorrow. Antifa calling in reinforcements for the federal forces and troops they're sending with full force authorized. As a 20-year Army veteran, I find it appalling. I do too. I think it's absolutely disgusting. So when this copper walks up right here, you should have your license, registration, and proof of insurance ready to go.
Hello.
license registration proof of insurance, please.
What's the reason of the stop?
When you went by screaming.
So now you start a back and forth. You start an argument with the dirty pig. He can pull you over with the lights and the car, and the judge is 100% of the time going to be on the side of the cop, 99% of the time. When the copper walks up, you have your license, registration, and proof of insurance, and you give it to him, and that is backed up by your camera. Here you go, officer. Here's my license, registration, proof of insurance. Just like that. That's how that's done right there.
Out of your window and putting your head out of the window, you didn't have your seatbelt on.
Well, I have my seatbelt
That's
on.
what you think.
That's what I think.
Okay.
You need mine? What?
I'm gonna need your passenger.
You don't need mine. I'm not driving. I'm a
It
passenger.
doesn't matter. You're a passenger in a vehicle.
Too.
Oh, perfect. So now you're refusing to give me your license to receive a citation, which is a criminal offense.
I'm not driving, big dog.
It
And
doesn't
this is
matter.
a retaliation stop for me telling you to move. And you stuck out the middle finger at me, and I told you what? Fuck you and your mother for sticking out the middle finger at me. So
Hey, man,
so
can I
what?
proceed? Can I
So
just go or you gonna proceed?
it is what it is. This is a retaliation stop. And I
Look at all the pigs that have surrounded their car. Don't give them a reason why they can arrest you. If the cop says he's going to cite you and give you a ticket, then you have to give him your ID. Don't let him have a reason why he gets to put you in torture cuffs, because he can't wait. These pigs right here, they can't wait. Kevin Honeycutt with a super chat. Thanks, Kenny. Kevin, I appreciate it.
I've been recording it since you guys pulled me over. So
There's they are. There's the pigs all around the car.
I didn't.
And remember, they're butthurt because they screamed something out the window is what happened.
Right, I'm driving.
There you go.
You're stopping me. You're stopping me.
Yes, because you're the one in the vehicle, right? You're the one driving.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything, right? You're
I'm
all
stopping
right.
you driving.
All right.
Sir,
Listen, I'm
maybe-
not.
maybe you're not
listen.
And look at the pigtail. Look at the pigtail. Look at her face. She cannot wait to escalate this.
You're stopping me. You're stopping me.
Yes, because you're the one in the vehicle, right? You're the one driving.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything, right? You're
I'm
all
stopping
right.
you driving.
All right.
Sir.
Listen, I'm.
Look at her. She is so butthurt that that's a butthurt pig. Can you guys put it in the chat for me? Butthurt pig. That's a butthurt pig right there. That the guy rolled the window down and screamed something at them.
Maybe you're not listening.
Hey, look,
Listen,
check.
sir,
Look,
sir,
look,
sir.
let's do this.
Listen, sir.
Let's call your
Hold on, I'm not
supervisor.
talking to you. I'm not
Oh,
talking
I don't
to you.
care. Let's
Sir.
call your supervisor.
Sir.
Let's say nothing. Let's call your supervisor.
Sir.
No. Let's call your supervisor right now.
Sir.
Right now. That's it. We're done talking. We're done talking.
Supervisor, please.
That doesn't mean anything.
Supervisor. Okay?
We're done talking though,
That
bro.
doesn't mean
We're done
anything.
talking because this is a retaliation stop. You didn't stop us for no any reason. We didn't create. We
There
didn't.
is a reason. You weren't wearing your seatbelt. when you
And
came
what
by.
crime is that, dude?
You have to wear a seatbelt.
What crime is that,
First of all,
dude?
I'm not yelling at
What-
you, so don't yell at me.
No,
I'm not yelling at you, so don't yell at me. I'm talking to you like a normal
I can
adult,
talk
right?
and I can talk to you.
No. You are using your authority to retaliate against this man, trying to use probable cause that he wasn't wearing his seatbelt as a way to identify him so that you can harass him, is what you're doing.
And that's fine. And that's fine.
And
You
it's
can
my
do whatever
right.
you want.
I can talk to you whoever I want.
When you don't wear your seatbelt in a
And you guys
vehicle,
can keep
it's a
ganging up on me,
citation.
bro. And you guys can keep ganging up on me
Sir.
all you want.
Sir, like I'm explaining
And
to
you can keep shining that light because there ain't nothing in there.
And for people saying that this guy's not a Nazi because he's Latino, they're not Latino. They're not brown. They're not black. They're not white. They're not Asian. These people are blue. They're blue people. They're blue from beginning to end. These people are the enemy. This is the enemy right here. You're looking at them. That's the enemy of the people right there. They got a badge on and they're pulling these people. You have 3 or 4 cops surrounding this car. It sounds like it's Miami or somewhere where there's actual crime going on. But these butthurt pigs, They just can't take that someone yelled something at them. They just can't take it. Their egos are just too fragile.
Bro, you good.
Sir, like I'm
You
explaining
a
to
bitch.
you.
Fuck you.
Listen.
Get the fuck stepping. I can talk to her.
Listen.
Fuck you.
I'm not talking to
You're
you
a
right
bitch,
now.
dude.
Sir,
Pretty much.
You're the driver of the vehicle, right? That's why he's asking you for your license.
Yeah,
If
and
you have
that's all-
somebody in your vehicle that is not wearing a seatbelt.
And that's all you gotta
which is
give him. Give him your
responsibility.
license
That's
and your
it.
driver's license. That's bullshit. I got the video recording.
And that's fine. You can record. all
There you
want.
go.
Nobody's telling you not to record.
There's bullshit.
Has anybody said, hey, don't record?
It's all bullshit because I'm telling you, this is a
Listen,
retaliating
that's
stop.
fine. And post
I
it on
got you
YouTube.
pointing the middle finger
Listen,
out at me, bro.
post-
So you're a dumbass. Yes, you are. Yes, no, you're a fucking
It's
dumbass.
fine.
You're a fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking servant for sticking out the middle finger at me. Who the fuck are you, bro? No, sticking the middle finger out at me. Who is he, bro? Who are you, you fucking gang
I
member?
want to ask you again.
You fucking
I
idiot.
want to ask you again.
No, I mean, put a 1 in the chat if these are gang members. If you're upset about someone screaming something at you, right? And you're going to use, so let me give you a simple example. A lot of these beta male wussies in the chat, right? In real life, if they said that to me and I went over and I double legged them and threw them on their head and said, I'm stronger and faster and bigger than you, so I can do this to you because you told me, you called me a crybaby or whatever, right? That would be wrong. It would be wrong for me to assault somebody in the chat because they called me a crybaby or whatever they called me, whatever the stupid names they're calling me in the chat, right? It would be wrong for me to assert my physical authority on them because I'm trained, I'm stronger and faster than you are. It'd be wrong, right? These guys are doing exactly what I'm saying, and they're using their badge and they're using use of force to force them into a position because they didn't like that they got screamed at. Their feelings are hurt. They're there to keep the peace, not to harass citizens.
Ask me shit. You don't gotta ask me shit. You don't need my fucking license,
Where's
nigga.
your insurance? Do you know
Step
what
out of the
insurance you
car.
have?
I got
So for what reason is the stop happening other than they said something to them out the window? Don't you people get it?
aggressive, man.
Dude,
That's on my app.
You sure you want to do this, bro?
Yes, you're refusing right now to give me your
He's
license.
the fucking driver.
That doesn't
It
matter.
ain't no fucking crime. You stopped me for telling you.
Okay, my feelings are hurt that you screamed something. Okay, you screamed something at me when you drove by, so now I'm mad at you. I'm mad that you said something to me when you drove by, so now I'm going to use the weight of the law to punish you for you not liking me. Of course. Why do you think people don't like you? Because you're a fucking pig, bro. That's why. And he's proving he's a pig. They're not all pigs. There's some good police officers out there. Very rare, but there's some good police officers out there. This guy's a pig, she's a pig, and the cop at the window's a pig as well.
To move that fucking car because there was no emergency and you're parked in the middle of the fucking street. Creating traffic.
You don't
Okay.
even know what we're on, dude.
I don't get. You were on
And
some
you're gonna
bullshit.
find out.
You
You're
were
gonna
on some
find out.
fucking
Oh, so now
bullshit,
you know
ain't
what
it?
we're on.
You were on some
Now you
fucking
know what we're
bullshit.
on.
You were on some fucking bullshit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Were you not on some
Listen,
bullshit for that motherfucker to stick out the middle finger? Check this
Just
out.
tell me what it is.
Am I right or wrong for him
and
sticking
then
the
your
middle
license.
finger out at me?
gonna
Sir,
make it-
what? Sir, what?
Do you have a picture of
No,
it?
sir, what?
All right,
Sir,
pull it
what?
up.
So she said, do you have a picture of your driver's license? What do I teach you guys to do? To have a photocopy of the front and a photocopy of the back of your driver's license with your current proof of insurance and your current registration. And then from there, instead of arguing with these filthy pigs, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right and you film them so that they look like complete and utter shit on camera because, as you know, the cream rises to the top. And these are the weakest people on earth.
Sir, what? Was he not wrong for sticking the middle finger out at me?
He's pulling
No,
up his license, just take a picture of it.
I'll give you my license. I'll do fucking anything you want. But tell me the fucking truth. Did that motherfucker not stick out his middle finger at me?
Not see anybody stick.
Yeah, that's because you a bitch too. You
Right.
you ain't no fucking man and you.
Cops are backing up cops. These are our enemies. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Cops are not your friends. Cops are not your friends.
Ain't no fucking man. Be a fucking man and say the fucking truth.
And for all the trolls and haters, you'll back the blue till it happens to you, and then you'll send me an email like I've gotten so many hundreds over the years. Chille, I watched your channel and I hated your guts. I hated you so much. And last week it happened to my brother. Last week it happened to me. Last week it happened to my neighbor. We backed the blue and the cops did this to us. I have hundreds of emails like that. Cops are not your friends. You do not trust them. They are mostly scumbags. Once in a while, you get a decent cop. It's just hard to find them.
Relax.
I want to take it out of the car. Let's go.
You go. Be a fucking man and say the fucking truth. And I'll give you my fucking driver's license. Be a man and say the
You're
truth.
gonna stop yelling.
I don't have to
You're
fucking
gonna
give
stop
you an
yelling.
explanation, man.
You're gonna stop
We'll
yelling.
call your supervisor. I'm going to speak to him
Right.
directly.
Right.
All right, then,
Right.
then we're done.
Okay, listen.
So he's using the power of law for a personal beef because he doesn't like that they called them pigs.
Done. I'm going to talk to him and that's it. I'm going to talk to your supervisor and that's it.
You got his.
That's a lawsuit right there.
Hey, Christopher Salazar, I brought you right back.
Listen, you don't know the law, man, and it's gonna.
I do know the law.
Christopher Salazar.
And
Be careful, Kurt. Some of these people are actually friends of ours. Kurt, slow down, dude. Some of these people are actually friends of ours. I brought you right back. I brought you right back. That was funny, Matt. I brought you right back. You'll be back in 10 seconds. I brought you right back. We had a troll attack as we started off, but some of these folks are not trolls.
listen, you're giving. I'm gonna
You
give you
can
the
give me a
option.
ticket, whatever you want, but
Okay.
after
Give me your
I
license.
speak to your supervisor, no?
He's coming. That's not gonna
Okay.
stop anything that's gonna happen.
Well,
All
let
he's
me
gonna
speak
tell
to
you,
him.
he's gonna
No,
explain
let
the
me
same
speak
thing I'm
to
gonna
him.
explain to you.
No, let me speak to
You're
him.
in-
Right. They're going to explain that they're using the law to retaliate against you because they didn't like what you said. They didn't like that you called them pigs. They didn't like that you called them pigs.
In the passenger seat without
Let
a
me speak to
seatbelt.
him.
Okay, you need to.
That's what you
provide-
think. That's
you
what
need
you're
to
stating
provide-
because I yelled out the car.
problem. You don't let
That's
people
what.
speak, bro.
No,
That's what's gonna get you in
no.
trouble.
That's what
You're not listening.
No, you're
And I'm
stating
telling
that.
you, you're not
You're
listening.
stating that because
You
I
need to
yelled out of the
provide
car.
Your ID.
You yelled.
When a
You
law
yelled
officer
out of the
advises
car.
you to, and you're
Look,
saying no.
check this out.
All right, get off.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, do you see that? Do you see that? She is such a butthurt pig. This is a perfect example of why we do not need or want women cops. She will use anything possible to ruin him, just like the domestic violence. I was in jail last year for 4 months. At least half of the guys that I sat down and talked to, they didn't belong in jail. They lost an argument because she said to the cops, he pushed me. And this is one of these women who would do that to you.
Let me speak to him.
Okay, you need to.
That's what you
provide-
think. That's
you
what
need
you're
to
stating
provide-
because I yelled out the car.
problem. You don't let
That's
people
what.
speak, bro.
No,
That's what's gonna get you in
no.
trouble.
That's what
You're
you're.
Oh, that's the problem. You don't let me speak. You're not listening.
listening.
No, you're stating
telling
that.
you, you're not
You're
listening.
stating that.
Oh, you're not listening to me. I'm the boss and you have to listen to me.
Because
You
I
need to
yelled out of
provide
the car.
Your ID.
You yelled.
When a
You
law
yelled
officer
out of the
advises
car.
you to, and
Look,
you're saying no.
check this out.
All right, get off.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, all right, get out. So let me show you in your trifold. If you're the passenger in a car, it's in your trifold, and this is unfortunate because this is an extension of Terry versus Ohio. There's 2 cases that you have to know. Arizona versus Johnson, 2009. You can't see it because there's a green screen. Get out of the car, passenger. And the spirit of the law is for officer safety. If you're the passenger in a car, the cop can order you out of the car and you have to get out. There it is. I don't agree with it. It's an extension of Terry versus Ohio. It's just such crap. Yeah, Shane, listen, you got to have your license, registration, proof of insurance put together. I don't agree with the driver's license scam. I don't agree with the registration scam. But as a leader, it's my job to make sure you don't get drug off to a dungeon.
You have to tell me what law I broke.
Jerry, just give him the ID, bro.
I don't have an idea. That's the problem. I don't have a fucking
let him
idea. I'm
see
a
it,
passenger. I'm a passenger.
All right, hey,
I'm
can-
a fucking
one more
passenger.
chance?
What the
One more
fuck?
chance?
One
One
more
more
chance
chance?
for what?
One
I'm
more
a
chance?
passenger. Hold my fucking phone. Hold my phone. Hold my phone. Hold my hot sauce, dude.
Do not stick your hand in your
Bro,
pocket.
get out of here, dude. Get out of here, dude. What the fuck am I, a criminal, dude?
And look how they look how they can't wait.
Guys,
Now,
don't
oh,
resist.
there it
Don't
is.
resist.
There it is.
I'm actually
There it
helping
is.
them. Look at
There
I'm
it
not
is.
resisting, my nigga.
There it is.
Do not lift your hand as if you're gonna hit somebody, man.
What the fuck?
Oh,
am I
right. Yeah,
talking
sure.
about,
Sure.
dude?
Sure, there it
As
is.
if you're gonna hit anybody.
What are you talking about, dog? What are you talking about?
There it is.
What are you even talking about? I'm not
There
even
it
putting
is.
any fucking resistance
Of
on
course.
my fucking arm,
Of
dog.
course. Of course. The beta male loser, weak pigs believe that you're going to jump out of the car and you're going to try to punch one of the 5 of them. And that's the excuse. That's the excuse. Listen to it again. He puts his whole body in the car with a bunch of pigs backing him up and then says, don't put your hand in your pocket. If he had a gun and was going to blow that pig's head off, he would have done it already. But he doesn't have a gun. He's not trying to kill the pigs. He wanted to tell the pigs to go fuck themselves. And he put his head out the window and said, go fuck yourself, pigs. And so now they're retaliating against him using force. That's what's happening here. And then we got are the bootlickers reading the chat? I was illegally detained by 3 cops. They made me step out of the car and they put me in torture cuffs. They patted me down, touching me inappropriately. They tore my vehicle apart trying to find drugs. And so for all of you haters, you'll be back when it happens to you. You'll back the blue till it happens to you.
Bro, get out of here, dude. Get out of here, dude. What the fuck am I, a criminal, dude? Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm a fucking criminal.
Jared, don't resist. Jared, don't.
Right. Try doing it to me without a badge and gun on, you fucking pussy pig. Try doing it to me without a badge and gun on. Try that with you. You don't even know how to wrestle, dude. You have no idea what you're doing. You don't go up high on a wrestler. They'll throw you on your fucking head, you weak pig. It's disgusting. Look at them attacking him because he can't fight back. Makes me sick.
I'm not resisting, dude. I'm actually helping them.
And look at them trying to act tough, but they don't even know what they're doing. They have no idea how to fight at all whatsoever.
I'm not resisting, my nigga. You guys are tripped,
Do not lift your hand as if you're gonna hit somebody, man.
What the fuck?
Oh, and look at him. He doesn't even know what he's doing.
What are you talking about, dude?
Do not lift your hand as if you're gonna hit anybody.
What are you talking?
Oh, he wasn't lifting his hands like he was going to hit anybody. It's a shit show. It's a garbage bullshit shit show is what it is.
About, dog? What are you talking about? What are you even talking about? I'm not even putting any fucking resistance on my fucking arm, dog.
Right, but they're twisting and turning. And just so you know, once they get you in the torture cuffs, once they get you... maybe because I've wrestled for 30 years of my life, if you put your hands on me, bro, I feel bad for you. If I was me, I wouldn't want to put my hands on me. And that's a fact. So if this dirty pig didn't have a badge and gun and stuck his hands on me like that, I'd toss him on his fucking head. That's what would happen. Just like if you put your hands, all the people say, oh, Chille, such a bitch, such a pussy. Put your hands on me in real life and find out. See if I'm not really trained. Find out. Just go ahead and find out. But look what they're doing. So when they put him in the torture cuffs, you know what they do? The cuffs are on your wrist. Then they take your wrist and they bend it over the torture cuff. They'll twist and convert your wrists over the top of the torture cuffs is how they do it to people.
That's a fucking bad and fucking, oh my God. You talking about, you guys are fucking, I don't know, you're the fucking one driving. You do that hands up.
Bitches. Fucking bunch of bitches.
Dude, you're causing,
You have his 39.
you're the one causing the scene. I do not fucking, hey, I do
Sergeant's
not
gonna
agree
come
to
in
any
right now,
searches.
okay?
I do not agree to any searches. So what fucking, what crime? What crime did I commit? I did not commit no crime, dude. I'm a fucking passenger.
It's not, Ange, it's not, Ange, it's not that they need more training. It's that they need new training. They need new training, not more training, new training. I think it's disgusting, Matt. I think it's disgusting.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go to jail. I need to speak to your supervisor, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
Yeah, you're going to call for a supervisor. That's just a bigger pig than the pigs who are torture cuffing you.
Okay. We're gonna see. All right, we're gonna see, bro.
We're gonna see him on the station.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
No, because he wants to talk to him too.
Yeah. No, man, we're not going nowhere, bro. I can sit in the back of your car.
That's your radio.
Do me a favor, just pull up right here so we don't block. Just pull up right here. No, you're on.
Yeah, no, it's transmission problems.
That's right. That's right. Kevin, did you read what Jennifer Hill just put? It's not even over a seatbelt. It's that he put his head out the window and said, fuck the police. And then after they drove off, he said, oh, you don't have a seatbelt on. So now I'm going to pull you over and arrest you because you don't like us. And that's what our tax dollars are being spent on. And that's the reason why I'm so salty. And people are like, oh, why don't you, are you watching? No, Shane, he didn't talk his way into better cuffs. He talked his way into cuffs. No, he didn't, Shane. The pigs did that. The pigs did that, Shane. He didn't do it. Shane, if you didn't know, a lot of us don't like cops. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't like cops. How many people here don't like cops? Put a 1 in the chat. If it's a 1 for me, Tower Time. It's a 1 for me. I don't like cops.
stay in the car. You don't gotta go. He's gonna come talk to you.
All right.
Everything's recorded on our body cams too, so that's something that you can ask for.
Yeah.
Did we 24 him? Just send it on the chat. I'll 24 both of them.
Terrence used to be a cop and he doesn't like them. That's not how it works. There's Dan Cochran, dumb cop sucker. That's Dan Cochran, everybody. Dumb cop sucker just gifted out 10 memberships. Yeah, Dan! Right on, Cochran! So, and someone just put something here, and I want to read his message here. Perk said, stay out of trouble, then the cops won't bother you. Boy, Perk, I guess it hasn't happened to you. I guess you haven't been there minding your own business, out on a date or just enjoying the daytime, maybe on a picnic. Maybe you're at a drive-in movie theater and you're hanging out and some cop decides to fuck with you. I guess you haven't experienced that yet, Perk, but it happens to people every day in this country. Why do you think this channel is so big? Why do you think it is? I don't think I'm the most likable guy in the world. I think I'm pretty rough around the edges. I'm pretty hard fucking core. Why do you think the channel's so big? How come? It's not my award-winning personality. It's because so many people hate the fucking cops is why. But let's take it to the beginning here real quick, okay? Let's take it to the beginning. I want to show you guys something. You guys stay with me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can stay with me here for 2 minutes. Put a 1 in the chat if you can stay with me for 2 minutes. Okay, stay with me for 2 minutes.
Huh?
So the guy put his head out the window and said, fuck the police. And so then they pulled him over and said you weren't wearing a seatbelt. Stay with me for 2 minutes. So they've already said to fuck the police here.
Hello. License, registration, proof of insurance, please.
Here's my license, my registration, and my proof of insurance, officer. It's all on a laminated slip. There you go, officer. You got it.
What's the reason of the stop?
When you went,
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And now you're not going to say another word. That's the entire stop that I want you to have. I don't want you to explain any of the case law in the Trifold. I don't want you to explain this one or this one. I don't want you to explain this one or this one. I want you to say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Then he says, where are you coming from? You just point. Where are you going? Where have you been? Anything he says, you just point to right there. Will you take a test? That's it right there. That's it. That's your entire stop. If you use my Trifold and you film the cops and they arrest you, I will crowdfund your bail and I will crowdfund your lawyer because I can't stand dirty pigs. Are there some good cops? I hope there is. But if you use my Trifold and you get it on camera and they cheat you, I will crowdfund your attorney and crowdfund your bail. That's a fact. You get it on DeleteLawz.com. It's $20. I give you 2 for $20. You no longer, we used to have a different methodology. The new methodology is you say 4 words. I invoke the Fifth. That's it. I invoke the 5th. That's it. And you stop talking. That's it. That's it. Yeah, Angie, I do Zelle for Trifolds. You bet. Listen, there it is right there. Mad Hatter just put it in the chat. I'll pin this to the thing right here. And by the way, you get 2 Trifolds for $20 plus $2 shipping and handling. I send them off every single week in and week out. You just say, I invoke the 5th. That's it. No matter what they say after that, you do not engage. You do not engage. They're going to ask you, where are you coming from? Where are you going? Where have you been? Have you been drinking? Do you have a gun? Will you take these drunk tests? Can I search your car? They're going to say, is the ID on your ID valid? Or do you have a current new address? And then you say, I'll give no additional information. Everything I need to provide is in the slip right here where you have your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance. And all we're doing here on Team DLZ is we're giving the state what's required of us. Is this an unconstitutional stop? It sure looks like it. Does that matter? The 2014 case of North Carolina versus Heen says that a cop can make a reasonable mistake of law and you still have to give him your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance. North Carolina versus Heen is about a guy who got pulled over for only having one tail light working. In North Carolina, you only had to have one tail light. The cop pulled him over erroneously. He then protested. He got taken to jail and told him, I only have to have one tail light. It went all the way up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said the cop has qualified immunity. He can make a reasonable mistake of the law. So if the cops can make a reasonable mistake of the law, what you and I are going to do, we're going to give them our license, our registration, our proof of insurance. We pay every month to have our license, to have our registration, to have... Is that right? Is that right? That is funny, bro. You're talking to a group of people, my friend. Someone just came in here and talked a bunch of shit about me. You're talking about a guy who has bailed out 17 people out of jail, who's paid people's bills when their husband was murdered. What are you talking about, bro? I guess you've never seen my channel. You have no idea who I am. You have no clue.
By screaming out of your window and putting your head out of the window, you didn't have your seatbelt on.
Well, I have my seatbelt
That's
on.
what you think.
That's what I think. Okay.
You need mine? What?
I'm gonna need your passenger.
You don't need mine. I'm not driving. I'm a
It
passenger.
doesn't matter. You're a passenger in a vehicle.
And look, they created a seatbelt law to get into our cars. To get into our cars. They created a seatbelt law not for your safety and for my safety. They created a seatbelt law so they had a reason to pull you over. That's the reason why they created a seatbelt law. In Georgia, I remember seeing a bus in Georgia that they had retrofitted so that they could put a bunch of pigs on the bus and they would have a higher point of view so that they could look into your car to see if you weren't wearing your seatbelt. It had nothing to do with safety, nothing at all whatsoever. If you can't afford the $20 for my trifold, I'll give it to you for free. What? Yeah, I'll give you the trifold for free. If I don't mail you a hard copy, I'll email you one you can print out for yourself, and it won't cost you anything.
Oh, perfect. So now you're refusing to give me your license to receive a citation, which is a criminal offense.
I'm not driving, big dog. And this is a retaliation stop.
Oh, it is a
for
retaliation.
me telling you to move.
Oh, yeah.
And you stuck out the middle
It's a retaliation.
finger at me, and I told me,
oh,
and
yeah.
I told you what? Fuck you and your mother for sticking out the middle finger at me.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you're
Hey, man,
so
can
what?
Proceed? Can I
So,
just go or you gonna
so
proceed?
it is what it is. This is a retaliation stop,
listen,
and I've been recording it since you guys pulled me over.
Recording, right?
So.
You're coming with attitude. I didn't
There
do
you
anything,
go.
right? I'm driving.
There you go.
You're stopping me. You're stopping me.
Yes, because you're the one in the vehicle, right? You're the one driving.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything, right? You're
No,
all
I'm
right.
stopping you driving.
All right.
Sir,
Listen, I'm
let
not.
me- maybe you're not
listen.
Hey, look,
Listen,
check.
sir,
Look,
sir,
look,
sir.
let's
Let me
do
explain.
this.
Listen, sir.
Let's call
Hold
your
on, I'm not
supervisor.
telling you. I'm not
Oh, I
telling
don't care.
you.
Let's
Sir.
call your supervisor.
Sir.
Let's say nothing. Let's call your supervisor.
Sir.
No. Let's call your supervisor right now.
Sir.
Right now. Now, see, we're done talking.
Supervisor.
We're done talking.
Supervisor, please.
That doesn't mean anything.
supervisor. Okay,
We're done talking though, bro.
That doesn't mean
We're done
anything.
talking because this is a retaliation stop.
Listen.
You didn't stop us for no any reason. We didn't create. We didn't.
There is a reason. You weren't wearing your seatbelt.
And what crime is that, dude?
You have to wear a seatbelt.
What crime is that,
First of all, I'm
dude?
not yelling at you,
What-
so don't yell at me.
No,
I'm not yelling at you, so don't yell at me. I'm talking to you like a normal adult, right?
and I can talk to
And
you
that's
how,
fine. You can- and that's fine.
and
You
it's
can
my
do whatever
right.
you want.
I can talk to you whoever I want.
When you don't wear your seatbelt in
And
a
you guys
vehicle,
can keep
it's a
ganging up on me,
citation.
bro. And you guys can keep ganging up on me
Sir.
all you want.
Sir, like I'm explaining
And
to
you can keep shining that light because there ain't nothing in there, bro. You good.
Sir, like I'm
You
explaining
a
to
bitch.
you.
Fuck you.
Listen,
Get the fuck stepping. I can talk to her.
listen.
Fuck you.
I'm not talking to
You're
you
a
right
bitch,
now.
dude.
Sir,
Pretty much.
you're the driver of the vehicle, right? That's why he's asking you for your license.
Yeah,
If
and
you
that's
have
all-
somebody
No, she is. She is a bitch. Is she not? She's using her power as a law enforcer to retaliate against somebody who said "fuck the police."
in your vehicle that is not wearing a seatbelt.
And that's all you gotta
which is
give him. Give him your
responsible.
license
That's
and your
it.
driver's license. That's bullshit. I got the
Yeah, that's
video
bullshit.
recording.
And that's fine. You can record all
There
you
you
want.
go.
The problem is that the supervisor is going to be on the pig side, the prosecutor is going to be on the pig side, and the judge is going to be on the pig side.
Nobody's telling you not to record.
There's bullshit.
Has anybody said, hey, don't record?
It's all bullshit because I'm telling you, this is a
Listen,
retaliating
that's
stop.
fine. And post
I
it on
got you
YouTube.
pointing the
We're-
middle finger
listen,
out at me, bro.
post-
So you're a dumbass. Yes,
Post it
you
on
are.
YouTube.
I don't care if cops flip me off. Doesn't bother me at all.
No, you're a fucking dumbass. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking servant for sticking out the middle finger at me. Who the fuck are you, bro? No, sticking the middle finger out at me. Who is he, bro? Who are you, you fucking gang
I'm
member?
gonna ask you again.
You fucking
I
idiot.
wanna ask you again.
You don't gotta ask me
License.
shit.
Bro, just-
You don't gotta ask
your
me shit.
license.
You don't need my fucking license,
Where's
nigga.
your insurance? Do you know
Step
what
out of the
insurance you
car.
have?
I got progressive, man. I
Dude,
got it on my app.
You sure you want to do this, bro?
Yes, you're refusing
You-
right now to give me your
He's
license.
a fucking driver.
That doesn't
It
matter.
ain't no fucking crime. You stopped me for telling you to move that fucking car because there was no emergency and you're parked in the middle of the fucking street.
I stopped you.
Creating traffic.
You don't
Okay.
even know what we're on, dude.
I don't get. You were on
And
some
you're gonna
bullshit.
find out.
You
You're
were
gonna
on some
find out.
fucking
Oh, so now
bullshit,
you know
ain't
what
it?
we're on.
You were on some
Now you
fucking
know what we're
bullshit.
on.
You were on some fucking bullshit, wasn't it? Were you not on some bullshit for that motherfucker to stick out the middle finger? Check
What's
this
your-
out.
just tell me what it is.
Am I right or wrong for him
and
sticking
then
the
your
middle
license.
finger out at me?
gonna
Sir,
make-
what?
I have my watch on me.
Sir, what?
Do you have a picture?
They make so much money by wrongfully incarcerating people. Well, Paul, if you bought into that idea that it's click it or ticket, then you're part of the problem. Why would you accept that as an American? Why would you accept that the state should be able to fine you, fee you, pull you over with emergency lights, cops, guns, sticks, and tasers because you didn't wear a seatbelt? If you buy into that click it or ticket, then you're actually part of the problem, brother. You should be like, no, I'm going to put a bill across my city council or a new statute, code, or ordinance that you cannot be pulled over for not wearing a seatbelt.
No, sir, what?
All right,
Sir,
pull it
what?
up.
Sir, what? Was he not wrong for sticking the middle finger out at me?
He's pulling
No,
up his license, just take a picture of it.
I'll give you my license. I'll do fucking anything you want. But tell me the fucking truth. Did that motherfucker not stick out his middle finger at me?
That has
Yeah,
nothing-
that's
Right.
because you a bitch too. You ain't no fucking man
Yeah.
and you ain't no fucking
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
Be a fucking man and say the fucking truth, nigga.
Relax.
I wanna take it out of the car.
I mean, he's right. If he got flipped off, he got flipped off. He could be upset about it, but I wouldn't use it as an excuse. I would just say the police and keep going.
You go. Be a fucking man and say the fucking truth. And I'll give you my fucking driver's license.
Listen.
Be a man and say the
You're
truth.
gonna stop yelling.
I don't have to
You're
fucking
gonna
give
stop
you any
yelling.
explanation, man.
You're gonna stop
Well,
yelling.
call your
That's the first
supervisor. I'm gonna speak to him
Listen,
directly.
she's coming, right?
All right,
Give me your license.
then we're done.
thing. Okay, listen.
We're done. I'm gonna talk to him and that's it. I'm gonna talk to your supervisor and that's it.
You got his.
That's a
picture?
lawsuit right there. They
Alright.
take me to jail, baby. Ooh, that's a lawsuit right
Listen, you
there.
don't know the law, man, and it's gonna.
I do know
it
the
can
law.
Go from a simple ticket, and
No,
I'm gonna explain it to you.
no,
And listen, you're giving. I'm gonna
You
give you
can
the
give me a
option.
ticket, whatever you want, but after I speak to your supervisor. No.
He's coming. That's not gonna
Okay.
stop anything that's gonna happen.
Well,
All
let me
he's gonna
speak
tell
to
you,
him.
he's gonna
No,
explain.
let
the
me
same thing
speak
I'm
to
gonna
him.
explain to you.
No, let me speak to
You're
him.
in a vehicle in the passenger seat without
Let
a
me speak to
seatbelt.
him.
Okay, you need to.
That's what you
provide-
think. That's
you
what
need
you're
to
stating
provide-
because I yelled out.
Because you can't comply your way out of a tyrannical police state. These cops pulled him over to steal his money because he said fuck the police. And he's resisting that. I wouldn't comply either. I'd probably go to jail for it, but I've been to jail a lot, so I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'm not going to put up with cops running roughshod over me, fuck them. You don't want to go to jail, but at the same time,
Out the car.
You don't let
That's
people
what.
speak, bro.
No,
That's what's gonna get you in
no.
trouble,
That's
because
what
you're not listening.
No, you're
I'm
stating
telling
that.
you, you're not
You're
listening.
stating that because
You
I
need to
yelled.
provide-
you're not listening.
Out of the car.
Your ID.
You yelled.
When a
You
law
yelled
officer
out of the
advises
car.
you to, and
Look,
you're saying no.
check this out.
All right, get up.
Well, I'm not. You have to tell me what law I broke.
Jared, just give him the ID, bro.
I don't have an ID. That's the problem. I don't have a fucking
let him
ID. I'm
see
a
it.
passenger.
See
I'm
ya.
a passenger.
All right, hey,
I'm a fucking
one more
passenger.
chance?
What the
One more
fuck?
chance?
One more chance for what? I'm
One
a
more chance?
passenger. Hold my fucking phone. Hold my phone. Hold my phone. Hold my.
And listen, you trolls can call me a lot of things, but calling me dumb or stupid, obviously you don't watch my long form case law videos. You could call me an asshole for sure, but calling me dumb or stupid doesn't really apply to me. Do you know what I mean?
Do not stick your hand in your pocket.
Bro, get out of here, dude. Get out of here, dude. What the fuck am I, a criminal, dude?
Stick your hand in your pocket.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm a fucking criminal.
Jared, don't
I honestly wish I could beat the shit out of this pig. I wish I could go there and be like, come outside, pig, take off the badge and gun. I honestly wish I could beat his ass because he's doing this to the guy under the color of law. Yeah, Angie, I've been to jail for filming cops, dumb twit.
Jared, don't I'm not resisting, dude. I'm actually helping them. Look at this. I'm not resisting, my nigga. You guys
And now they're going to hurt him.
Lift your hand as if you're going to hit somebody, man.
What the fuck am I doing?
There's the first time he says he's going to hit somebody. There's 2 more times coming.
About, dude?
Do not lift your hand as if you're going to hit anybody.
What are you talking about, dog? What are you talking about? What are you even talking about? I'm not even putting any fucking resistance on my fucking arm, dog. That's a fucking bad fucking. Oh my god. You talk about you guys are fucking.
This guy thinks he's so tough, dude. He weighs about 145 pounds. I'm 210. I would toss this guy right on his fucking head.
Resistance on my fucking arm, dog. That's a fucking bad fucking. Oh my god. You talk about you guys.
See, he thinks he's so tough. Guy weighs about $140. Weighs about $140. His ears are not cauliflowered. He hasn't spent any time on a mat at all. And this guy thinks he's tough. He thinks he's tough. I would love to slap him down on the ground. Of course, I'm not going to, but I'd like to smack it. I'd like to smack him around like the little bitch boy he is. You're really tough when people won't fight back against you. You're such a tough guy. Imagine if you didn't have that badge and gun and you tried to do that to me. I would toss you right on your fucking head, dude.
Dude, you're causing
You have his picture, right?
You're the one causing the scene. I do not fuck. Hey,
Sergeant's gonna come in around now, okay?
I do not agree to any searches.
Yeah, Bob, I'm a tough guy. That's right. I'm a tough guy. Obviously, you can't fight everybody on the internet, but when I see cops grab somebody, twist their arms, put them in torture cuffs, and then strut out of the scene like they're tough, I have this natural man instinct in me that wants to smack him down like the little wussy he is. And remember, this is all over a seatbelt.
So what fucking
You give it back to him?
what crime? What crime did I commit?
I just don't like people who act like they're tough. If you're not actually tough.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna go to jail. I need to speak to your supervisor, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be speaking.
No, I'm gonna speak to him now before I. Okay.
All of this could have been avoided if he had used my trifold and invoked the 5th. If he had used my trifold, invoked his 5th Amendment right, none of this would have happened. None of it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Someone said, you seem like a very unhappy person. You got it, man. You nailed it. I mean, everybody say hello to Kelsey Yad. Kelsey Yad, Kelseyyad. Kelsey Yad. You know what, honey? You got it. You're right. I'm very unhappy. I'm rightfully indignant that our government, that's supposed to be based on the principles written by John Locke's 2 Treatises of Government, 1632. I really wish that our government actually was in the business of providing and upholding the liberty of the people. I'm very unhappy with the tyrannical police state, prison state, death state that we've created. I'm very unhappy with people saying, yeah, lock them up. I voted for this. We've been locking up people since 1982. Over 1 million people in 1982 were locked in dungeons. Our country's no better, it's worse. We've been prohibiting alcohol and drugs. Prohibiting alcohol and drugs since 1920. Over 105 years we've been trying to prohibit alcohol and drugs. How's it going? We keep doing the same shit over and over and thinking that our country's going to get better. You got it, honey. I'm very unhappy. You're right. I'm very dissatisfied with the way things are going. Someone said they put a donation. I didn't see it. I'll check.
We're going to see. All right, we're going to see, bro.
We're gonna see him on the station.
We're going to see. We're going to see.
Corrupted by Life. I didn't see it, man, but I will check. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Did you do it through my website? I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support.
No, because he wants to talk to him too.
Yeah. No, man, we're not going nowhere, bro. I can.
Hey, Bob. Bob said, why don't you become a cop and show them how it's done? Bob, welcome to the channel. We cover cops all the time on this channel. There's no joining the cops and changing it from the inside. They all buy into it. Oh, don't block Bob. Bob, I'm going to bring you right back. Don't block Bob. Bob, you're in timeout for 10 seconds, but I did not block you. All right, take it easy, Kurt. Slow down, dude. Let these trolls talk their stupid shit. Thanks. Stay positive. Corrupted by Life. I appreciate it.
Sit in the back of your car.
That's your radio. Do me a favor, just pull up right here so we don't block. Just pull up right here. No, you're on.
Yeah, no, it's transmission problems.
Oh, Bob, alcohol was illegal. Bob, you're new to my channel. You have no idea what you're saying. Alcohol was criminalized from 1920 to 1933. Our Fourth Amendment during the process of prohibiting alcohol from 1920 to 1933 created several cases that wiped away our Fourth Amendment completely. None bigger than Carroll versus United States, 1925, which creates the automobile exclusionary rule, Bob. Did you know about the automobile exclusionary rule, Bobby? I bet you didn't. What does it say actually? That the cops can search your car without a warrant. Because of the prohibition of alcohol, they have to seize the contraband. After alcohol was then legalized with the 1933 21st Amendment signed into law by FDR. But you know what's funny, Bob? Carroll versus United States was not wiped away. You still have the automobile exclusionary rule. So they created case law to wipe away our Fourth Amendment based on the prohibition of alcohol, Bob. You can buy it now in the corner store, but your Fourth Amendment's still gone.
You can stay in the car. You don't gotta go. He's gonna come talk to you.
All right.
Everything's recorded on our body cams too, so that's something that you can ask for.
Yeah.
Did we 24 him? Just send it on the chat. I'll 24 both.
Listen, Bob, I don't know if you're still here or not. I'm sure that you tapped out. But the simple truth is that our rights have been completely and utterly obliterated because of prohibition of alcohol, prohibition of marijuana, prohibition of drugs, and because of racism. Because of racism, our rights have been wiped away. So don't tell me, man. I sat and taught a 2-hour class earlier on case law. Why don't you watch it? I mean, I'm going to keep on talking to Bob here. So Bob says, I wasn't alive in 1933. Actually, Bob, the year that really mattered was 1925. That was 100 years ago. It's 2025 today. Carroll versus United States wiped away your Fourth Amendment. You don't have a right to be secure in your person, houses, papers, and effects because of Carroll versus United States that was created in the name of prohibition. That's cool, man. If you don't got to stay if you don't want to, man. No one's twisting your arm to stay. You can do whatever you want. If you say stupid shit and you say uneducated stuff, people are probably going to call you out on. Listen, I teach the history of case law on this channel. I did a 2-hour live stream earlier that taught the history of case law. You should watch it so you can learn something.
Request for 24 on a white male by last name and DOB.
Okay.
Last name Charlie Alpha Mike Papa Oscar Sierra. First name Delta Oscar Uniform Golf Lima Alpha Sierra. Middle name Echo Mike
So I want to show you guys something
So like
here.
we explained, I don't know if you want me to explain or you want the sergeant to
I want to
explain
show
it
you
again?
guys something here,
I
okay?
mean, there's no. He was wearing his seatbelt. I mean, whatever excuse you stop me.
No, that's the whole point, you dunce cap. Someone just said the whole thing could have been avoided if he kept his mouth shut. That's the whole point. The whole point is that these pigs are supposed to uphold your right to free speech, not arrest you for it. Not say, oh, seatbelt, I'm arresting you. You told me fuck the police, but because you weren't wearing your seatbelt, now I'm going to arrest you. Really arresting him for his speech. That's the whole problem. See ya. That's funny. I want to show you guys a video, and this video doesn't have a lot of action in it, but I've seen it pop up 3 or 4 times now.
So while we're standing here, we might as well talk a little bit about why I believe all cops are bad. And I can always just prove that all cops are bad, and if anybody wants to try to fucking disprove me, I can give you a simple task. It's just a simple fucking task. You got the annals of the internet and American history to look up, say, if all cops aren't bad, all right, then it should be simple to find find me a news story, find me a headline, find me something where a police officer finds corruption in their own department, arrest those corrupt police officers, and gets rewarded, promoted, and honored. Just find me one story of a police officer in the history of America, of a police officer doing such a thing. Then I will maybe renege on my belief that all cops are bad. But
Otto, put your link in the chat. Let's watch your video. Here, Otto, I'll make you a temporary moderator here. Otto, put that link in the chat for that arrest video, and I'll show it next. We'll cover your video next, Otto. Otto, the watchdog's in the chat, everybody. He's got a really hilarious... Right on. Thanks for the super chat. Corrupted by life. I'm going to head out, boss, but I hope you stay up. Sheep don't know what... White people came from boats in Europe, literally white immigrant settlers. They have no idea that most of the immigrants in this country are white.
But I still haven't found that story, you know?
So what this guy said was, find me a story where a cop arrested a bunch of people in the department he worked at because it was corrupt to the core.
Just find me one story of
Find me one story
in the history of America.
In the history of America.
Of a police officer.
Of a cop
doing such a thing,
of arresting the people in his department.
Then I will maybe renege on my belief that all cops are bad.
Right.
But I still haven't found that story, you know? People say, well, it's more complicated than that. It's not more complicated than that. You could say that cops don't want to rat on each other because of the repercussions they're going to face from their fellow police officers.
So cops don't want to rat on each other for the repercussions they'll face from fellow cops. Dumb cop sucker with a $10 super chat. Right on, dumb cop sucker. Let me get 5 people to match him. 5 people to match dumb cop sucker. And listen, you guys, Trifolds are 2 for 1 tonight. 2 for 1. Plus you get cop cards for free.
If that is the case,
Bob's gone. Bob's gone.
Then they don't uphold the law because they're afraid of repercussions by their fellow police officers, then they themselves are bad police officers. It just goes without saying.
Exactly.
If you are silent while you watch criminality take place, but your job is to arrest those who violate the law, then find me the story, man. Find me the one story of the police officer besides fucking Serpico, all right? The San Serpico. Like the one movie believe me, he almost got murdered several fucking times. because he was fucking ratting on the corrupt police officers in his department. But because police officers are so fucking corrupt and shitty, they won't fucking pull over a fellow police officer for not using a signal light. They won't pull over a fellow police officer for running a stop sign. They'll pull over a fucking Chevy Equinox at 11 o'clock at night for doing who knows what. Give them a ticket, even though the person who is giving them a ticket got a paid vacation for killing their child. You know? You know?
I mean, he's nailing it.
That's how the system works. Whatever. You know, it is what it is. I'll keep fighting it. I'll keep fucking making my points. These people will keep thinking they're heroes. You know, because people keep watching fucking dumbass Law and Order and shit, thinking they're heroes. They're not. They're absolutely not heroes. They're a reactionary force who do nothing but respond to calls and proactively find people based on minor traffic violations. You know what I'm saying? They're scumbags. They got nothing better to do than to fucking be scumbags. Bye, pig. Bye, swine. Bye, fucking douchebag. Bye, killer. Bye, killer. Fucking baby killer.
I'll put the link to the video in the chat. Let me find the video.
This guy backs him up, acts like, I will stand by his side. I am going to protect him from this unarmed man. I'm a tough dude. Bye, pig.
So people don't really understand why so many people hate the police. It's because this proactive policing thing where they target us and they come after us and try to arrest you for DUI when you're not drunk. It's stuff like that. It is what it is. And listen, Melissa, you can think whatever you want, but 2 out of 5 cops beat their wives and beat their children. So good luck with that, Melissa. I hope it works out for you. My trifold destroyed from the heat in my vehicle. My trifold 4 destroyed from the... I don't know what you're saying, Derek. Hate pigs. What's going on, Daniel Welch? How are you, dude? Good to see you. Former police officer Daniel Welch is in the chat, everybody. Yeah, we're living in this absolute... and so here's the same guy. If you guys want to hear the same guy, here he is where you get to see him on camera, and he really lambastes this cop.
Correct?
Yes. Mr. Pickle, I'll tell you, I talked to...
So the first 30 seconds of this... There it is. There's the sound.
Mr. Pickle.
You want to pat me down? You can pat me down. If it'll make you feel... Because apparently when I was naked out there, that wasn't good enough, right?
No, that's fine.
That wasn't good enough, right?
We're here to meet with you, okay?
But yes, you are here to meet with me. I'm here to fucking settle some disputes.
So what are we here for? What's going on?
Who was I talking to?
Talking to me.
You. Did you not explain what was going on?
Listen, I'm the supervisor.
No, did you not explain what this meeting was about?
And
what did you tell him?
I was there yesterday, Andrew.
I'm asking him what he told you because I was on the phone with him. Yeah. And apparently if you're confused about what I told
Jet Mesh.
him, then he didn't tell you what the fucking meeting was for.
You're not going to swear at us. Not going to happen.
Then don't act like an idiot to me.
We're not going to sit here, okay, and take your abuse. We're here to meet with you.
I took your abuse.
Okay?
I took your abuse and I took his abuse.
So here's what we're going to do.
Put a 1 in the chat if the cops abuse us, if they talk down to us, if they're disrespectful to us, and we're fucking sick of it. Just put a 1 in the chat if you're sick and tired of the way these dirty pigs talk to us.
If you want to act like a gentleman, okay, and explain your side of the story.
Okay.
Act like a gentleman as you stand there like a jackboot thug pig, as he stands there like he's some sort of something special. If you want to talk like a gentleman, like you talk like a gentleman to us.
We are here to assist you. If you're going to sit here and scream at us, okay, and swear at us, we're just going to leave.
Okay, then leave.
Okay?
Then leave.
That's
then
how it's
leave.
work. All right.
Perfect.
Then leave.
Do you need our assistance?
Perfect.
Did he tell you what I called? Did you tell him what I called for?
Man,
I'm going to talk to you because you seem to you're being somewhat reasonable. This guy isn't.
El Dude has joined Team DLZ and joined the memberships. El Dude, what's going on, Playboy? Thanks for becoming a member, man. I appreciate it.
What did I call you to tell you?
You told me there was some video footage of the incident that I didn't see. I don't know.
Nobody's seen it. I'm the only one who's seen it.
Okay.
You showed us video last night, sir. You showed us video last night.
This is a different video.
Okay, but we saw a video last night.
This is a different video.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nobody has seen this video. Okay.
Sure.
What?
Do you stand like that, by the way? Do you stand like that? Look how this cop is standing. Is that how you stand when you're talking to somebody? Do you stand like that? Or that's an authoritarian stance? Like I'm in charge. It's just disgusting.
Why did I have police surrounding me and I have rifles on me for last night?
We already explained this.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
no, why? Tell me.
Yes,
I'm curious. No, you told me last night why.
See ya, bro.
I want to know today why.
So here's the thing. I'll clear this up.
Here's the
Everything
deal.
that happened last night is that we
Here's
were body
the deal.
cameras. My camera's
I don't
on
give
right
a
now,
fuck.
okay? Everything's
Yeah, your
recorded,
body
and we
cameras
explained
tend to
everything,
fucking disappear.
And we explained nothing's gonna disappear. And we explained to you yesterday. Okay, we had a report that you pulled a gun on an individual. All right, we had the individual actually ID you. He saw you. I asked him, okay, because I was on scene. I said, sir, is this the individual? That is the male who pulled the gun on me. That is the reason why we had our rifles and our outer carriers in the big presence at your house, like I explained that to you yesterday, last night, okay? Because guess what?
Can I respond to that?
Because guess, yeah, let me finish talking, okay?
Go
Because
ahead.
cops die every day.
Must say pizza
Okay.
fucking.
There it is. There it is that he's a victim. I don't know what you're talking about, 5-Star Paving. If you're trying to reach me, my email address works, and I check every email. I even read the hate emails. I check every one of them. My cousin checks them or I check them. But here it is. Here's the cop-splaining bullshit. Cops die every day. Do you know I used to have a friend of mine on this channel. He works for the government in intelligence. 0.002, not 0.2%, not 0.02%, 0.002% of cops are killed in the line of duty with a firearm. 0.001%.
Delivery men.
Okay.
Less than pizza delivery.
Because guess, yeah, let me finish talking, okay? Because
Go ahead.
cops die every day.
Less than pizza.
Cops die every day. Daniel Welch, I got your super chat, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I wish we could have linked up when I was in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Delivery men.
Okay.
Less than pizza delivery men.
All right.
Less than pizza delivery
That's
men.
for our safety. Just like I told you on scene, okay?
Myself and one before
We wanted to pat you down for your safety and for our safety. That way we're all
Got it.
safe. Did I not? Did you recall that?
I got it, Otto.
All right, and you want to
I recall getting naked in front of you guys with boxers and a fucking wife beater on, and you still said, "Oh no, we need to pat you down." Do you recall that?
Absolutely, I do.
Why? Why would you need to pat me down
Because
after
you
that?
can still hide a weapon.
Where? In my asshole?
In your
And
pockets. In your
I
pockets.
just said I was in boxers. I pulled my box. What boxers have pockets?
No, you had shorts out of the pocket, sir.
I had the shorts off.
Not when I was there.
Holy fuck! You're his boss.
I am his boss.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. How do you feel?
He's my favorite sergeant. Listen.
Why?
Because he's very good and
Okay,
he's very
here's
smart.
some
Do
footage,
you want to
guys.
show me the
What
footage?
is it?
Because I'm the one that's investigating.
He's very good and he's very smart. He signed up to be a pig because he's a beta male, because he couldn't figure out what to do on his own. Likely served in the military, and then they were told, just go ahead and become a cop. So many military men are led astray.
Oh, don't step up to me.
We want to see the footage, all right? That's
Okay.
what we're gonna do.
But we just went over what happened, right? It was somebody claimed that I pointed a gun. So what if I went to this lady right here, guy lady, and I said they pointed a weapon? I just made it up. I just made it up. What do? You send SWAT team and you point guns at them like you did to me?
Well, right now we're
No, I'm not saying you're here. I call you. I say 911. Hey, this lady in the Jeep or whatever the fuck that is pointed a weapon at me. You're gonna come with 13,000 police officers with SWAT and put it on there.
We had about 7, sir, and we had no SWAT there.
What do you mean you had?
I mean, look at how the pig is standing. Look at how the pig is standing. You don't have a conversation with somebody standing like that. Did he never learn any kind of etiquette at all? Look how he's standing. Look how the man who's giving the report is standing. His feet are together, his hands in his pocket.
Seven.
About 7 officers on scene.
Oh, bullshit. I got the fucking footage, dude. Do you not realize I had the footage?
Can we see the video, please?
No, not until you fucking, like, understand where I'm coming from. Like, press charges. I would love you to press charges.
Hey, Andrew, this is our last chance, okay? We're here to help you, and we're going to...
No, I'm here to understand your guys' fucking position.
Yep. So, like I explained all this...
What really sucks is that in some situations you have to call the police. Like, if one of these stupid trolls actually steps up to me in real life and I have to throw them on their fucking head, then I got to call the cops and report it. Sucks.
Yesterday on scene, okay? We got a report that you pulled a handgun. We had several witnesses.
Said, let's pretend this is the same situation. You said you would react the same way.
Yeah.
We have to work off. We have to work off the information we're given.
What information did you have other than that? Who called you?
We had a.
Who called you?
We're not gonna tell you who called.
Okay, I don't give a fuck about I don't care about those people. I'm just curious.
Right, John. Right. Here comes the "we're here to help you" line.
Was it one person that called?
No, we had several witnesses, sir.
Several witnesses from who? The same family?
We had several witnesses.
That all called?
We had 2 calls on it. Not going to tell you who called. All right, we had 2 calls on this, all right? That's why we had the big presence there. But if you got the video, we'd like to see it. If you want
yeah, sure. I'll absolutely show it. What do you do if you get a gun pulled on you and you're a child?
What's that?
What do you do if you are a child and you get a gun pulled on you? Do you run towards a gun or do you run away from a gun?
If I was a child, I would run away from a gun.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Okay. Dude, there were several children involved in this whole situation, okay?
Yep.
As far as I know, I'm assuming they were most of them that you got reports from were underage.
Jasper joins with a $10 super chat. Yes, Jasper. Thanks, man. Keep it up, brother. I'm behind you. Thank you, Jasper. This channel is 100% funded by the people. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it.
Correct?
Yes. Mr. Pickle, I'll tell you, I talked to you on the phone.
I'm assuming when the officers took the report, they got a report about where the incident occurred.
Yes, correct, yeah.
Right, so it was in front of a building? I'm assuming you guys were very curious because you were wondering where cameras were, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, right. So you knew, or that you had an inkling of where this incident occurred.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, really? Shane just said, I've seen the police save many people. You got a video of that, Shane? Do you have a video of the police saving many people, Shane? Because I got thousands of videos. I got videos right now on my hard drive. People have emailed me this week of the cops beating them, cheating them, caging them, cuffing them. I got plenty of those. If you got videos, Shane, of the cops saving people, send it over to me. I'll be happy to show it.
All right. Give me a second here.
You're fine.
Thanks, Forklift. God bless you, too. Send it over, Shane.
So
Shane,
I need to do a screen record because my camera...
Shane, you said you got videos of the cops helping people. Go ahead. Send it over, Shane. Moderators put my email address in the chat. Shane said he has plenty of evidence of cops helping people. I got plenty of videos of cops hating people. I don't have any videos of cops helping people.
Well, like, come on, you guys can get in here and look.
All right, so wait.
Hang on. So here's the incident.
So this is right now.
Yes, right. See, there's me. I'm in front right there, running away. Look at the crowd of people following me. I'm running. I am running away. There's four or five people chasing me. Okay.
Where are you, sir? Hang on. Let me see.
This is right across from my driveway.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm holding a phone. You can see the glow in my hand.
Hey, Danger Ranger, tell Flex Your Freedoms I said hello. I love that guy's channel.
Okay. Do you want me to go back? Oh, shit. I always do that. I think that it... So there's...
is that right? Officer Thompson? So Officer Thompson, who used to be a cop, says that he helped a lot of people. Officer Thompson, how many people did you take to a dungeon as they were saying, ow, 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 these cuffs are hurting my wrist? And then you repeated to them, they're not supposed to be comfortable. How many times did you lie on a report, Officer Thompson? How many times did you cover the thin blue line for cops who had stepped on their own dick and made a mistake and you had to rely on your report to cover for them, Officer Thompson? How many times? Because according to the Mullen Commission, which you can get on my website, DeleteLawz.com, you can get the Mullen report on my website for free on DeleteLawz.com. The cops who reported to the Mullen Commission said 100% of police officers lie on reports. How many did you lie on, Mr. Thompson?
Still chasing me. They're still coming after me. There's a whole crowd of people.
Yeah, that's right.
This is a screen record. I apologize, guys. Okay.
Daniel Welch, former officer, canine officer Daniel Welch, just said 99% of officers are a fucking embarrassment. And that's saying something because, Chille, you know my background.
Okay, so I zoomed in. There's me. I'm running away. That's me. Running away. Running away. How many of them were there? This is
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
Salam Allah!
Coming after me. I run away. Where did the gun come out? See, you see my phone in my hand. Was I phoning it and gunning it? See, oh, I don't know. Like, that's them fighting, I guess.
And that's you over here.
Yeah, that's me right there. Running away. Going away. Okay?
So can you send that video to us?
No.
No? Okay.
I appreciate you guys' time. I apologize I'm an asshole. I have a real disrespect for police officers, and I'm sorry you guys chose that career.
Listen,
but
I'm sorry you chose that career as well.
Man, I understand that. And we're not... You're right. Our jobs today are not like what they were even when I got hired on 11 years ago. This job
actually today is a job that you guys you're better than. You're better than
it's
that.
Very,
to be honest.
very, very hard to do this. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, okay?
Why do it though?
The reason
why do it?
Because I like this is the generic answer, but I love what I do. I'm not made for a desk. I'm not made to sit. Like every day's different here. Every day's different. So I like
want
that.
a day to be
I like to help people. I'm not a desk guy.
Do you arrest
I'm a military
people?
guy.
Do you believe arresting people helps people though?
No.
I'm getting my puffer.
You're good.
No, it does not. We've been locking up people in the millions. In the millions since 1982. Ronald Reagan was president in 1981. By 1982, we had over 1 million people in prisons. We've been locking up at least 7 million people every year in this country since 1982. Do the math on that. Check that out. How's the country going? If the cops are making the world a better place by locking people in dungeons, then why is crime never worse, drugs never worse, drunk driving never worse? Why is it? How come that is? Just saying.
No, it doesn't, right?
So let me tell you this. There's many times, okay, in my career that I could have made an arrest on somebody, but instead of making an arrest, okay, I used my discretion, and you could always turn to educating somebody.
Okay,
all right?
All right. Of those people, how many did you have scared to death? Of those people, how many were scared to death?
Of me?
No. Of the situation they were currently involved in, which most likely was a situation that was a victimless crime, correct?
Those traffic stops. Sometimes
with a victimless crime. All traffic stops are victimless crimes. Okay.
Yeah.
So they were literally terrified.
Yeah.
Because of some look, I'm not saying you guys, I guess we need police to fucking police violent and criminals. Well, if there is a fucking victim, go get them, guys. Like, I am not gonna fucking get them.
Hey, old channel, I don't hate all cops. I have said plenty of times on this channel that there are good police officers out there. My crowd doesn't even agree with me. But I was in jail last year for 4 months for filming a cop. My conviction was overturned on appeal. I'm suing the judge, suing the prosecutor right now. But I met good jail guards who treated me fairly and treated me good. Changed my perspective. Made me believe that there must be good cops because they don't have absolute power over you like the jail guards did. So there has to be some good cops out there. I don't hate all cops. I hate cops who follow these policies, these procedures, and these protocols. Pulling people over for traffic tickets is a problem. Arresting people for drugs is a problem. It's not making our country better. Every time you see a DEA agent lock somebody up in jail, the DEA is the biggest drug dealer in the world. There's no bigger drug pusher in the whole world than the Drug Enforcement Agency of America. But yet we lock up people for possession.
You know what I mean? But don't fuck with motherfuckers.
Anybody who signs up to be a pig is an absolute moron. They have nothing else to do with their life. Because you can see what pigs do in our country. I stand by what I said. Does that mean that some good people still sign up? Sure, it does. Does that mean you have nothing to do with your life and you have no direction? Yes, it does. Otherwise, you would become an entrepreneur. Did you know that I made my own trifold? Did you know that? Did you know that I created this out of thin air? I sell my own products. Did you know that? Why is that? Because I can create my own way. I don't need to go sign up to the government to employ me. And I don't have to agree to put people in chains and take them to dungeons for me to make a living. This beta male chumpzilla exactly does. Exactly does. That's what he does.
And I ain't doing nothing but going. Like, I see you guys parked here on the side of the road every morning on my way to work, pulling people over that are literally just trying to fucking, you know.
Right. But I understand what you're saying, right? They're going to work trying to make money. I understand that. I get that. I understand that. Okay, so listen. Yesterday, just so we're all clear and all that, and if you're not happy with my answer, okay, I have a lieutenant you can talk to. Okay, so the reason.
Stop. Will you just talk to me like a person? You're talking at such like a level.
No.
Just talk to me like a person.
The reason why that we have our guns out is because the nature of the call. Dispatch tells us what they have. We respond according to what dispatch has.
Why,
okay?
like, where does discretion come into play?
For that call, there's no discretion. Discretion's like traffic stops.
So why is there no discretion?
Because that was reported that there was a weapon involved. Any weapon call we go on, we're going to have our vests on, we're going to have our ARs out.
So don't you think it's a little extreme, though?
No, because
or is it just like protocol that you're supposed to act that way?
Because I have a wife and 3 kids.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
You know. So literally just trying to fucking, you know.
Right. But I understand what you're saying, right? They're going to work trying to make money. I understand that.
So people are trying to go to work to try to make money, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. And did you know I got a partial summary judgment against the pig that arrested me? I'll bet you didn't know that, did you?
I get that. I understand that. Okay, so listen. Yesterday, just so we're all clear and all that, and if you're not happy with my answer, okay, I have a lieutenant.
Oren O'Brien with a $20 super chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. Remember, when you guys get a trifold from me that looks like this, I also give you these cop cards that I invented. I didn't have to go to the state and say, hey, let me get a job because I don't know what to do. I created these cop cards that are just like a credit card so that if you don't have your trifold on your visor, you have these in your wallet. I give these to people for free. For free. I paid for these. I give these away for free. You can buy them on my website. Why do I give them away for free? How come? Because it matters to me that you invoke your Fifth Amendment right and you don't go to the dungeon with this jackboot thug pig who's going to sit up making excuses as to the reason why. You moron, GB. The whole thing is on camera. Everybody saw what happened to me, you moron.
You can talk to. Okay, so the reason.
Stop. Will you just talk to me like a person? You're talking at such like a level.
No.
Just talk to me like a person.
The reason why that we have our guns out is because the nature of the call. Dispatch tells us what they have. We respond according to what dispatch has.
Why,
okay?
like, where does discretion come into play?
For that call, there's no discretion. Discretion's like traffic stops.
So why is there no discretion?
Bullshit. You have absolute discretion. The 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista. My trifold is the product that I sell. I sell it for $20 on my website. You go to DeleteLawz.com with the Z. It's $20 plus $2 shipping and handling. And I give you an extra trifold, so you have 2 of these. Then I give you a pair of cop cards that are just like the trifolds. The yellow one is for the passenger. The blue one is for the driver. I give these to you for free with your trifold so that you have the same information, but you may just have your wallet on you. That way you know your rights and you don't have to talk. There's a video I made just recently with a man named Malcolm, a black guy. I walked up to him downtown LA. I said, take my cards. He took them. 2 years later, he walked up to me and said, yo, Chille, this card saved my life. I simply put it on the window. The cop looked at it and said, be on your way. Because once you know your rights and the cops know you know your rights, they're much less likely to pick on you.
Because that was reported that there was a weapon involved. Any weapon call we go on, we're going to have our vests on, we're going to have our ARs out.
So don't you think it's a little extreme, though?
No, because
or is it just like protocol that you're supposed to act that way?
Because I have a wife and 3 kids.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
You know.
Did you hear what he just said? Pick it up, folks. Pick it up. Pick it up. He has a Clown Patrol. Thanks, buddy. Clown Patrol just gifted a membership. Right on. Thanks, Clown Patrol. The deadlifter got a free membership from Clown Patrol. Thanks, bro.
Extreme though?
No, because
or is it just like protocol that you're supposed to act that way?
Because I have a wife and 3 kids.
So he asked him about policy, procedure, and protocol, and he said no because I have a wife and 3 kids. He didn't sign up because he's a patriot. He didn't sign up because he wants to make the country a better place. He signed up because he's got a wife and 3 kids, and he needed the money.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Police officers don't crack the top 10 almost. I was a fucking cell phone tower climber. A #1 fucking death rate in the. I don't know what I did. I didn't go around telling people. I didn't know if I was going to go see my wife at night, right? But you do.
100% I do.
Well, why do you? I never said that.
100%.
What's up, Justin?
Yeah. A pizza delivery man has a higher rate of getting killed than a police officer. I never seen one Pizza Hut delivery dude come to me and say, dude, I don't know if I'm going to see my fucking wife tonight because I might get killed on the. I can pull up the data. Dude, I got a fucking T-shirt made showing that data.
All right, Andrew, listen. Thanks for meeting with us. You don't want to send us the video?
And just like that, as soon as he proves to them, Mr. Ortega, as soon as he proves to them that what they do is a scam, that they didn't sign up to help anybody, they signed up for their paycheck because he's got 3 kids, he said, now we got to go. We got to go.
Will you apologize for last night?
Apologize for what?
The behavior of the police
towards
me.
What?
Don't ask me what. I asked, will you apologize for the behavior and the way I was treated last night, based upon the call or say multiple calls to 911 from the certain clan, which I showed you video of, that threatened me. In fact, I was punched. I still have a bruise. It actually hurts today. You might not be able to see it, but actually you could feel it, okay? Where I was punched by one of those children. What do I do with a fucking 15-year-old kid and they're like, I can't, what do I could have knocked it in one of them out. You know what I mean?
Right, correct.
Guess what? I get in trouble for that. I fucking was the one that was in the right last night, and I was treated like I was the one in the wrong. Correct.
That's exactly correct. So someone said, if I have a green card, if you're on the jurisdiction of American property, the 14th Amendment gives you the same rights as U.S. citizens. And people who don't understand the Constitution and don't know the amendments, don't know our Bill of Rights, they'll go, he's illegal. He doesn't have any rights. Yes, he does. As a matter of fact, if you really want to trace it back and go through case law, the U.S. Supreme Court has held up that anybody in the jurisdiction of these United States has the exact same constitutional rights as American citizens do.
What pisses me off?
So did I not tell you to come outside this fence area
Why,
that you were in so you could talk to us and give us your side?
Why do you believe that why being outside of the fence?
Did I not explain that to you? Yes or no? Yes, I did.
But no, you never explained to me how being outside of the fence changes the dynamic
because
of the conversation.
I don't want to talk to you behind your fence.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right, because I never.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry.
I would, like, we were literally talking like this. There was a fence this high, and you were claiming that fence this high was the creation of your reason why you couldn't like have a rational conversation. That doesn't make sense.
We did have rational. We had a conversation. Yes, we did. Yeah, and guess what? My body camera is going to show that every officer on scene was very respectful to you, and we gave you every opportunity to talk to us.
Were they?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go over.
Right, they were all respectful because I said they were.
You guys told me.
Thanks, O'Brien. I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you, brother.
I had to tell you your name, my name, right? Because I was suspected of is suspicion a felony or a misdemeanor?
I know where you're going with this.
Which is where?
I watch a lot of videos. Your First Amendment rights. You think that we're going to violate that right? Then if you feel that way, okay, then you can go ahead and make a complaint with the city.
No, I'm asking. You said you suspected
because
me of the
I know
crime.
my job very well, and I'm pretty good at what I do. All right. So if you feel that you were
you know your job well and you're pretty good at what you do, you mean you're good at following orders? He doesn't show up to work and set his own agenda. He doesn't show up and be like, I think I'm going to do this today. Remember, I woke up this morning and I said, well, I think I'll teach today. And then I think I'll do a late night live stream. I think I'll have some chicken. I set my own schedule because I created my own products. I created my own way because I don't need the government to support me. He says he's pretty good at his job. So then what's your job exactly? Your job is to follow orders and be willing to hurt people, be willing to chain people up and take them down to a dungeon. That's what your job is. So you're pretty good at following orders and hurting people? I agree with you. You probably are.
That way, okay, then you can go ahead and make a complaint with the city.
No, I'm asking. You said you suspected me
because
of the
I know
crime.
my job very well, and I'm pretty good at what I do. All right. So if you feel that you were
Stompers here
anyway last night, okay, then I encourage you to go to City Hall and you can make a formal complaint with them. Okay.
Right, but that's the whole point. We don't get a fair shake at City Hall. We don't get a fair shake in court. We don't get a fair shake, period, at all whatsoever. Don't sit there and piss on me and tell me it's tropical rain. We don't get a fair shake in court. We don't get a fair shake with the cops. That's why this is such a big channel, because I say the truth out loud that other people don't say. You don't get a fair deal with this fucking government, with these pigs, and with the courts. You don't get a fair shake. Very seldomly do you. And if you have the money to hire a Robert Shapiro or a Chris Oram, who got me out of that dungeon last year, and you guys crowdfunded that for me, if you have the money, you can get your freedom. But without the money, and even though I had the money, I still had to spend 4 months in jail for nothing.
Oh,
Yes, I'm inviting you to. Go ahead. You can absolutely do that, okay? Because we responded the way that we're trained, all right?
They responded the way their bad training taught them.
Very respectful with you on scene. In I am very 100% confident that my camera that's on right now will reflect that, and every other officer on scene. Okay.
So if I go do a FOIA request,
you can do whatever
for the body cameras.
You can do whatever you need to do, Andrew. Yes. Okay, sir. All right.
I don't know who's in charge of this case. If it's you, that's what I heard.
It's me.
It's you.
I was the supervisor.
Hey, good luck. I hope you fucking solve legit crimes. I hope you fucking find some fucking suspects that are legit fucking suspects of victimized people. You know what I mean? I have no fucking problem with that shit, man. I want you to stand up for what's fucking right.
Exactly. We want peace officers. We want rights protectors. We do not want law enforcers in our country.
I want you to fucking do what's right, all right? You have it in you, man. Like, honestly, I went to school for criminal justice, man. I was gonna be a fucking cop. Then I fucking, you know what I mean? You watch videos, like, how is every fucking video I watch? It just makes me feel ill. And you guys get pussy over this job. It's fucking funny, dude. Isn't it? You guys get pussy for being fucking pricks to people.
I'm married to a wife that I don't.
Okay.
So
that's
40% of cops beat their wives or their kids or both. That's 2 out of 5 cops that you meet on the street beat their wife or beat their children, abuse animals, or all three.
All right. Hey. All right, man. I appreciate your time. It's cool you guys came here. Right, you know what? I don't know. I didn't know what I was coming into. I appreciate your time, seriously. Officer, what's your name?
Sergeant Proctor with the Rome Police, 11106.
And?
Lamarco.
You guys, hey. Best of luck to you. Honestly to God, man. I'm one of the better people in this city. I'm trying to fucking fight for you.
I understand
you know?
that, man. All right, I understand.
So,
we have no ill feelings.
I do, though. You know what I mean? I catch feelings over shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Mr. Pickle, are you willing to give me a written statement so I can add it to the...
This guy's channel is called Jerk_Officers on YouTube. That's the name of this guy's channel right here on YouTube. Jerk_Officers.
That I got to submit to the district attorney's office. Because I'll tell you right now, I have to send what I
Happy
have
birthday,
in,
Grizzly.
with all the witnesses, and I got to send it to the district attorney's office. It's up to them if they want to do.
I can't. Nah, I really can't. I apologize. I can't give statements without a lawyer present.
Okay.
So,
listen, I can wait. What? I can wait at least a couple days if you want to get a lawyer.
You know, I mean, do what you got to do. I showed you what I had. I had nothing more than that. You know what I mean?
So, but would you be willing? I know you don't want to say. That is going to help. That would help you out.
Yes, it would help me out, but it would help me out more if you guys just.
You know, I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I was raised devout Catholic. Went to Catholic school as a kid, catechism, CCD, Awana. I was an altar boy for 3 years. Which part of the Bible are you talking about? Are you talking about the Old Testament or the New Testament? I wouldn't call myself a biblical scholar, but I would say that I read the Bible from cover to cover at 21, starting at Genesis and ending at Revelations. So what part of the Bible are you talking about?
Decided to press charges against me, and I pulled that video. So
they already want
it. I just like look at guys. Come on. Do you think I'm the bad person in this?
Yes, they do.
Before last night,
Yes.
Andrew, I never met you. You were telling me I don't know who you are. I don't know who. I've never dealt. You're like, well, you do. I was really being honest. I have no clue who you are. Never dealt with you a second in my career.
Well, I apologize if I was
Harrison.
You were very adamant that I knew, and I loyally did. I do not. I had no.
I had this thing where I think bald people know me.
Oh, sorry, man. All right, so I am bald. I lost my hair a long time ago. So
hey, here's what. It's funny. I saw that video. You saw that Long Island audit video? That shit went viral.
Yeah.
Which one? The one with the chick. Carlana.
Hey, April.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
To be honest, she came in with a shit attitude. She did a good job. I think she fucked up about the restaurants. You guys gotta bust your balls fucking American Pie. The thing's been around for a minute. Top good. I will commend her on actually kind of equaling out and not being a prick. Good job. I don't know. I'm hoping that's from the fucking top.
Yeah, well, yeah. So that's kind of funny you mentioned that. I actually follow him.
Long Island Audit.
I watch him. I watch his videos when I really do it when I'm bored.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now.
He's fair.
And that's where a lot of cops would probably say, "Well, this guy's in it."
FM with the $5 super chat said, "Somebody match me." What's going on, FM? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by the channel.
I respect the guy for what he does, and what he's doing is he's putting us in check because
that's a good thing. And if you really appreciate that, that's awesome.
I'm telling you right now, my kids, I watch him every day. I watch a video every day that he posts.
Good for you. And it must have been when I saw it was a Rome PD dude, I was like, what?
Yeah. What's crazy is I didn't even know he would come here, and then.
It's not even he's doing local areas either. It's he just was here and then he was in fucking Michigan. Yes. Yeah. Here.
Jay Powell, I'm going to read Jay Powell's comment. You see systems today that act without justice, that shows no mercy and walk with pride rather than humility. Jose Hernandez with a super chat. Stomper with the super chat. They said, match me. Right on, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You know what all stemmed from was from me filming on the sidewalk at their house.
Yeah.
Okay, the dude was obviously, I'm assuming he's projecting because he thought I could assume or said I was a pedo.
Honeycut with the $5 super chat.
Thanks,
this
Kevin.
This
all about a dog thing. Me making sure people treat dogs.
And then you said something about 812, the fire, right?
I think it's 804. Whatever. Because I had to go. All three of those houses I've been to yell at.
Yep.
I have dogs. I give a fuck about dogs. They don't have anybody to advocate for them, so I'm going to advocate for ones that are being.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're a huge dog lover. Put a 1 in the chat if you are a huge dog lover.
Treated like shit. All right, and that's what all that stemmed from. Clean up this motherfucking neighborhood, man. I agree. Unfortunately, it is look, I'm a fucking socialist. I'm a fucking liberal, not a liberal like Hillary Clinton liberal. I'm a hardcore past Bernie Sanders, give people shit. So, I understand people being poor. I don't want people to be poor. I want everybody to be fucking right, brought up. But, god damn it. It puts me in such a fucking bind having to fucking live across people like that are just, those kids will never be anything. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, we'll be taking care of them and shit like this happens with me and I just feel bad about it. Hey guys, again,
right, sir.
Do you have my email, right?
Yep.
You have my phone number?
Yep.
You got my phone number. If you need anything, again, I'm not going to give any statements, really.
Okay.
Basically, you have everything what I fucking said today.
I just want to, like I said, I'm not playing games with you or trying to force you into anything. The only reason I'm asking is I got to send everything to court, and if you're
court, why would I have to go to court?
Because they want to press charges, and there's 5 people saying that.
They're going to press charges against him for what? FM with a $5 super chat. Let's flood the chat with greens like this one. Team DLZ. We don't stop, says Jeff Vacone. Thanks, Jeff, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thanks, you guys. Listen, I'm 100% powered by the people. I'm not going to stop doing this. I'm not going to stop. So the people that hate me, just get used to it, because I'm not going to stop under any circumstances until I have a government position where I can change policy, procedure, and protocol of cops from the top down, because it won't be done by anybody unless you're at the top.
This is going to all be ran through
district attorney's office,
through the DA's office. All right. So, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. If we have
if they're trying to run a case against you, don't give them a video.
That's going to help you out immensely, because
that's not going to help you out. That's going to help them out.
In that video, I could yeah, you're running away, okay? And if
just advise whoever's trying to run this through the fucking court system, but hey, might not be wise to do so.
Exactly.
And listen, I've already discussed reading what we have and doing our investigation. Okay, I don't think that I don't know.
And if they're lying, I want them to be charged too. If they're making claims like this is a big deal, saying you pointed guns at kids.
Exactly correct, Wendy. From the judges down, it's just a total scam. FM with another super chat. Thanks, FM. You can hate me now, but I won't stop. P. Diddy.
Correct.
You can't go around saying that for somebody taking pictures from the sidewalk, you know.
So this is an ongoing investigation, and we're going to keep doing what we have to do. And if we find out that they're lying, then yeah, they will be charged. Okay.
Oh, what
as
a
far
lie!
As you have every right to record whatever bill. Yeah, and you know that.
It's like I wasn't on the person.
You know that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You're very aware and educated. I get that. Yeah. So I think that what happened is somebody may have taken it the wrong way, thought that you're recording other things than what you really were, and that's how
No, they literally yelled at me and said it was illegal. Like
I don't know. How is the Ames, Iowa PD? How is that? ATAK? How is the Ames, Iowa Police Department? Does it need to be audited? Thanks for coming by, brother. Appreciate you being here.
In their house.
How is the Ames, Iowa Police Department? Does that need to be audited? Is that what's going on?
No, it isn't. I didn't even argue with them at that point, because it's like, why? There's no point. And it was really like, if there was actually a fucking marauding gang of adults, it would have even been more comforting for me, because I could have actually fought back. You know what I mean? I can't. As I said, I got punched in the side of the head by a 15-year-old kid wearing a fucking hoodie.
Shane, you're the definition of a cop sucker, dude. You're the definition of back the blue. You are the enemy of us, Shane. You're literally my enemy, Shane. You prop up my enemies. The police are the enemies of the people. Unfortunately, they're a necessary evil, but the point is that they're evil. And most cops don't help people. So you're a cop sucker, Shane. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. You're a cop sucker.
You know, what do I do at that point? I can't do anything. And then I got fucking Gorilla Man with a fucking eye hitting something. You know what I mean? I really don't have any... I didn't pull a gun on these kids. Or adult. That's not my thing. I'm a fucking socialist. I like spout facts about guns being in your house being the fucking result of more deaths in America than, you know, whatever.
We don't agree here, because I got a gun right here. So I keep my gun right here. So just don't F around and find out, because if I have to defend myself, I'm a pretty good shot. So.
448.
Yeah, all right, Andrew. All right. If you can always call me. As I said, I'm not going to make any statements without returning present other than what I've said. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's cool. Keep watching. You should fucking tell everybody to watch them things.
I watch it all the time.
No, I mean, it's true. Listen, if you guys support cops, you are the enemy of us. The cops are not our friends. I've had my car stolen. I had to call the cops. I had a gangbanger take a shot at me. I had to call the cops. Instead of shooting back, I called the cops. You have to call the cops in some situations. But the truth is that the cops are the enemy of the people. I wish it wasn't true. I mean, what do you guys think? Put a 1 in the chat if you do not want to call the cops ever because you don't trust them. Put a 1 in the chat if you've had bad experiences with the cops. Put a 1 in the chat if you think cops are our absolute and total enemies. And they are. I wish it wasn't true. I would love to say, man, cops are the best. I love them. I can't wait to interact with a cop again. You never hear that. You never, ever hear that. Cops are the enemy of the people. They're the enemy of freedom. We saw that over COVID. They were arresting people for running on a beach, for swimming in the ocean. They put sand inside of the skate parks. The cops are our enemies 99% of the time. Once in a blue moon, you get a cop that's a really decent human being. And you think to yourself, man, I've been just too hard on these guys because here's a really good cop. But I had an interaction with a cop in Colorado who sat there on camera with me and gave me this powder puff cake interview that he was a constitutionalist. He was the best cop ever. About 9 months later, I got a call from the district attorney's office. And they said, hey, do you remember the conversation you had with that cop in Colorado? I said, oh, the one who was like a good cop? He said, yeah. And he said, did you know that that guy was on the verge of losing his license and he used your video to try to show that he was a good cop? We got him fired. But did you know that he is actually a piece of shit criminal cop? Not his exact words, but pretty much. I mean, I wish cops were good. I don't trust a single one of them. Not one of them. And maybe Shane is not my enemy, but those who prop up my enemy, I have to be very weary of, Shane. I have to be very weary of you if you believe that cops are good.
Tell your fucking
because the guy puts a lot of cops, COs, government employees,
he's doing good work. Absolutely.
And he knows where to go. Libraries, city halls.
That's the thing. Like, does he ever go to the post offices? There's the guy that does, goes to post offices.
He does. He does the same thing, and then
he's like, oh, just go.
They get the postal
look at
police.
the thing. Yeah.
I got the
good. You know, in fact, the guy I went today. I went because I never got to finish my film, so I did today. He called the police. I walked over.
We responded back over there today.
Yeah,
we did.
The guy called the police again on me because for me doing the same thing because I was trying to fucking finish my film.
Listen, I'll be the first one to admit that sometimes my rhetoric gets ahead of me. I've said things in the past that I regret 100%. I've said things that aren't true when I was just harsh. I've done and said things that I wish I hadn't done and said. And people will say, oh, I have no regrets. No. I have regrets for my regrets. I made mistakes. And maybe Shane is not my enemy. But Shane, you're propping up the enemy, which is the cops. The cops are the biggest problem we have. So let me give you a simple example, Shane. When I leave here tonight and I drive home, right? My biggest fear, my biggest concern isn't gangbangers in southern Los Angeles. My biggest fear when I drive home from here tonight are cops. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if the biggest fear you have when you drive is cops.
I think so. Yeah.
The 2 responding vehicles, a handsome tan dude, kind of built, maybe mustache, I don't know. I walked across and said, hey, look, here's the situation. I explained it. He asked my name. I said, Andrew. He goes, last name. I said, I'm not going to give it. He gave me attitude and walked away. I said, okay. I walked home. They remained over at his place, listening to him spout his things, and they left.
Chevy Tang. I don't see Chevy, but I see Chevy Tang.
Okay.
They were there today, and I went over and explained the situation.
Okay. If you need anything, call us, okay?
Yeah.
All right,
hey, guys.
All right, thank you.
Hey, have a safe night. All right.
Thank you, sir. All right, I'll see you guys.
Thanks, Serge.
Right,
remember, hold on a minute. Before I continue from that video, I'm going to pull up. So this is Otto the Watchdog. Otto, are you still in the chat? We're going to watch your video. So listen, before I finish the video, okay, remember, though, the cops in this video of jerk_officers, that's the name of his YouTube channel, they're still investigating him for a crime, saying that he pulled a gun on people. They're still looking to arrest him and put him in jail. They can say, okay, buddy, good to see you. Thanks. Nice chat. Appreciate talking to you. But remember, they're still investigating this man to charge him with crimes and put him in a dungeon. Do we understand that? Is everybody clear on that? They're still trying to arrest this man. You get that, right? They're still trying to charge him with felonious crimes and put him in jail. We know that, right? Okay. I don't consent to searches or seizures. Yay!
got a hot one. Yeah, I think so. Oh, are you? Oh, this one? Am I under?
So what did he say right here? If you're gonna do that in public, I'll put your ass in jail.
Am I being detained or arrested? Do what? Are you out of breath already? Yay! I got a big dummy with me today!
So all he's doing is holding signs.
You better get something fucking hot, bro.
So Otto the Watchdog has done nothing wrong other than have some signs.
Yay! He's leaving because he's a big dummy! One full one. And then he left. He went inside. Yay! I just survived a police encounter! Yay! They don't like my sign! Oh, are you gonna be a big crybaby too? Here, I have a sign just for you too. Oh, that's a sexual assault that you're threatening me with, sir. I have a sign just for him.
He said, how about I come over there and stick my in your bottom? I respect you, sir. We need more people like you, says Osvaldo Vital. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Is he like this all the time? Does he sexually assault y'all while you're on the job? Is that your boss? Did you know that you can sue him for that? Hit me up later and I'll tell you how to do it. Yay! One of these guys is a prick.
Jeff Facone with a super chat. Thanks, Jeff.
That sounded really gay. Have a good day, guys. He said he was going to do bad things to me, and I don't think it sounds uncomfortable. What a fucking retard.
Pulled out the retard word.
You missed it. I just ran away from the cops and I won. How is that possible? I had no idea I was in physical shape to evade the police on foot. They let me? He's 110 years old. He almost fucking died. 80 jaywalked.
Did you guys read what 5-Star Paving Seal Coating Incorporated said? I spent $900 on 3 radar detectors, one for me, my wife, and my son, with arrows, because I go the opposite way when I see the cops. I hate them so bad. I understand.
Hi. Don't snitch on me. They're right over there. I just ran away from one. He almost died getting across the street. That must be why they like to shoot the shit out of people, isn't it? Oh, no, I didn't say that. Yay! The big dummy's back! Oh, no, the big dummy's back!
So here comes this cop out, and all Otto the Watchdog has done.
Pay attention, you're gonna see something amazing today. You're gonna see something amazing. You're gonna see a police officer lose his qualified immunity. He's already threatened to arrest a man for his free speech.
Kenneth with a $5 super chat. He said, "This channel has taught me so much over the years. Keep up your hard work, but much work is needed." Thank you so much, Kenneth, for the super chat. I appreciate it, bud.
The fucking sidewalk. Hey, eat my ass. I am in public. That's exactly why I'm doing it right here. What did you want me to do it? Do you want me to go home? Go home and do it in the closet? Oh, I don't give a shit what you want. I want it here. It is too. It's my town.
Right on, Sig.
That guy right there. He's trying to arrest me for my speech. Not on my watch, sir. Not on my watch. Hey, fuck the police. All day. Every day.
Is he screaming, "Fuck the police"?
Happy, 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 fuck the cops day. It's every day of the week. This is how I keep you fuckers away. It's justice that I seek. Yay! It sure does. This isn't profanity. It's merely vulgarity. I am vulgar, not profane. I am vulgar, not profane. Protected speech. Ask me how I know. I have already survived this police encounter far longer than the other guy did. Yay! Yay! Fuck the police! He's jaywalking!
That's right. That's right.
Breaking the law!
BTC just put it in there. BTC just said, if they ask you where you're coming from or where you're going, they're trying to create a drug courier profile on you. Which 1989 case is it? Which 1989 case is it? Could it be called Sokolow versus United States that says the cops can use their training and experience? That's why the standard question is, where are you coming from? Where are you heading to? Sokolow versus United States, 1989, allows police to create a drug courier profile on you if you tell them where you're coming from and where you're going. Jose Hernandez with a super chat. I fucking love this guy. And then Nico with the $10 super chat. I don't know how I got here, but I'm staying for life. Nikodoni, thanks for coming, man. Consider becoming a channel member so you get that little patch by your name, and then I know that you actually are here because you want to be. I appreciate you coming. Thank you.
He's breaking the law! He's violating the law!
Identify yourself.
Oh, fuck you! I'm not telling you shit! I'm not identifying nothing! I'm not identifying shit! I'm not! Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're being detained now.
Oh, right now, right this second?
That's the 1983 case of Florida versus Royer. Florida versus Royer, the cop, what they did is they arrested this person who was traveling on a plane, brought him into a back room and started questioning them. The person didn't know that they had been detained. Florida versus Royer says you can ask this question saying, am I being detained or am I free to go? The cops then have to tell you you're being detained. Once Otto understands that he's being detained, he then stops his motion, because if you don't stop when they say you're being detained, they can charge you with disorderly, obstruction, or resisting arrest, or all three. So am I being detained or am I free to go comes from the 1983 case of Florida versus Royer.
Fine shit! I'm not!
Harrison with the $2 super chat. What's up, Playboy?
Being detained or am I free to go?
You're being detained now.
Oh, right now, right this second? Is that a lawful order?
Yes, it is. Step the curtain.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't consent to any searches or seizures. Fuck you.
Your ID?
Nope.
I'm not going to ask you again, sir. Your ID, please, now.
No. No ID for you, Sergeant.
Dude, I don't know what you're saying about gay people, but I'm one of the few people on YouTube that has absolutely no problem with gay people at all whatsoever. I don't care if you're trans. I don't want biological men in women's sports. But other than that, dude, I don't bash gay people. That's you go to another channel. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make fun of people for being gay or bash them for homosexuality, that's on you, dude. But I don't, I've never seen you in the chat before. So I'm just telling you how I feel. I don't appreciate it. You know what I mean? I see nothing wrong with gay people. A lot of people do. I don't. I have no problem with gay people at all whatsoever. I got gay friends. One of my best friends in the world is gay. So.
Weekend.
That's fine.
No ID for you, weekend.
That's fine. You violated the law today.
Did I?
Yeah.
Put me, then arrest me.
I wouldn't arrest you.
All right. Well, either.
Mr. Bob with a $2 super chat. Thanks, Mr. Bob. Edward Castro. Thanks for the kind words. Forklift.
Arrest me or let me go.
No, I'm gonna arrest you.
What's going on,
Okay,
Forklift?
put me in cuffs,
Thanks, man.
I wouldn't put you in cuffs.
Am I being detained right now?
Yes, you are.
For what?
For disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct? What disorderly conduct?
Because your signs are offensive.
And my signs are offensive? Which signs exactly?
That one right there.
This one? Fantastic. What does this sign say? Is that on? Is that body cam on?
This body cam's on, you bet.
How about this one?
Man. Then he goes to the violence. Then the cop goes to the violence. Yeah, no. One of my best friends, so Slug Drops said something like, yeah, there's a lot of creators on YouTube who are really anti-gay and bash people who are gay. I don't. And yeah, one of my closest friends in the world is gay. And then here's a comment I get all the time. Thanks, Stephen Parker, for the comment. I appreciate it. So read Stephen Parker's comment right here. I honestly used to not like you, but in the years, everything you've said is 100% true. Thank you for opening my eyes, sir. You're welcome, Stephen Parker. And Stephen, just so you know, I get that message every single day. Every day I get an email like yours, Stephen, of people who said, man, I hated you. And people said you were a grifter and you were a scammer and you were all these things. I've been pretty known for 5 years. If you could just line up the victims of my scams, I would love to meet them. Otto's in the chat, Eduardo. I don't know what happened here.
No, he's putting me in cuffs. I'm arrested for sure. Guaranteed arrested. Hey, I'm sorry that you don't like my sign. Failure to ID is not 3802.
Yes, he does. 100%. I'm a constitutional law scholar, autodidactic. I learned everything on my own. Keegan said, if he's brought to jail, would you say he has a federal civil rights lawsuit? 100% he has a federal civil rights lawsuit. 100% he does. It's very real. He's got a lockdown. Otto, I don't have your cell phone number. Otto, I don't have your cell phone number. Let me email Friends in Code or text him. Yes, I can. Let me see if I can have Friends in Code. What is Otto's cell phone number? I'd like to give him a call. I would like to call you, Otto. I want to talk about this arrest with you.
3802. Nope. I do not. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Otto, I was looking for your phone number. Can you get my phone number? Can you text it? Does anybody in here have Otto's number? Tower Time just put my email address in there. What? So I want to read something to you guys right here. So someone put in the chat, some guy put Jason Dollarhide as a victim, Floyd Wallace is a victim, Denver Metro Audits is a victim, all Chille's victims. So Jason Dollarhide went to jail for spousal abuse, and every single week I put $100 on his books for 20 weeks. So I put $2,000 into his account. So Jason Dollarhide's not my victim. And then Floyd Wallace, just so you know, I bailed Floyd Wallace out of jail not once but twice. And then on the second arrest, the charges against him were dropped. And then I sent Floyd Wallace the bail money that I crowdfunded from Team DLZ and sent him the money. Denver Metro Audits went to jail in Denver for entering into a DMV. He went on his own accord, on his own volition. I simply filmed the entire thing. But in no way, shape, or form are any of these people victims of mine. And if they are, then let them come forward and say so.
Nope, it's not. No, it's not.
I'll check my email.
No, I have to have a permit to protest?
Glizzy, go to DeleteLawz.com and I'll double your order, whatever you order, Glizzy. Go to DeleteLawz.com with a Z.
What are you doing? Searching my wallet? I do have a wallet. You're searching my wallet. No, well, why are you looking for my ID? Oh, because I'm under arrest? Okay. All right.
Luke himself has been a member for 6 months. Hell yeah. Fighting the good fight. Thanks, Luke. Otto, did you email me your cell phone number?
Hey, roll secondary protocol if you don't mind, buddy. Could you not be so aggressive when you're doing that? I'm loud. I certainly am loud. That's for sure.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Could you not abuse my equipment and step all over my signs? Those are expensive.
Before you break the law.
I didn't break the law.
Oh, you have.
You better check with somebody.
I'm gonna check with nobody.
You fucking better check with somebody.
Well, you
big
keep on
dummy.
cursing. That cursing offends you guys, doesn't it?
Oh, is my language offensive to every one of you?
Yep.
Okay, what's your name? What did I say? What did I say?
I've got Otto on the phone here in a second.
No. Oh shit. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it?
Otto, 1 second. We're still watching your video, but I want to ask you a couple questions.
Where am I going? Oh, the squad car? Okay. Hey, they're going to leave me here with all my equipment on the...
So they're hauling him off to the jail. Lenena, just go to my website and buy one, buy two, whatever you need, Lenia. And if you can only afford one or two, I'll give you the rest for free, however many you need. How about that? If you just go to my website, DeleteLawz.com, and you buy one trifold, if you can afford two, get two. There's two for $30. I actually get three for $30. But if you can buy one for $20, I'll hook you up with however many you need. That's just the way it is. Okay, Otto, got you on the phone. What's going on, brother?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Dude, everybody welcome Otto. We just saw him get arrested. So, Otto, did they take you to jail here?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They took you to jail. And what did they charge you with?
The charge was 1 count of disorderly conduct.
1 count of disorderly conduct. But what had you done wrong that was disorderly? What could they have considered that was disorderly?
Well, according to Sergeant Weand, the language on my sign was offensive.
The language on your sign was offensive. So according to the sergeant, the language on the sign was offensive. What language was on the sign that they would consider offensive?
Well, I mean, I can only imagine. I imagine that they didn't like either the language that I had used or the content.
Did it say "fuck the police"? Is that what it said on the signs?
Well, specifically, it says "fuck bad cops."
Oh, it said "fuck bad cops."
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have a bunch of signs, and that's the one that Sergeant Weand said was the offensive one. But he didn't say anything about the green sign. But that's the one that got me arrested. I asked him what my green sign says, and he arrested me.
That's incredible. They actually put you in torture cuffs and took you to jail for words on a board.
Well, I mean, he said that my "fuck bad cop" sign is the offensive one.
Wait a minute, but that's free speech.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but the one that actually got me arrested was the green one. Because when I showed him my first sign, he said that's the one that was offensive, but he did get upset and arrest me.
What did the green sign say?
It's just a green sign. It says whatever you want it to say. So whatever he wanted that green sign to say must have been really bad because he arrested me for it.
So Bob, your uncle, just gave a super chat and said, "I came from the past. I'm here in the present. I'm headed to the future." That's the only way to answer those questions.
Right.
Because I had this Bob Copsucker in the chat, so someone changed their username to Bob's your uncle. That is hilarious. I don't know who did that, but I absolutely love the internet. I love the internet, man. This is absolutely great. So now you were charged. How long were you in jail for?
Overnight. And then
Oh, no way. Did you have to sit on that hard, long board and sit in that uncomfortable where they book you through? And
yeah.
you were in a holding cell most of the time, right?
they as soon as you get there, you know, they don't care what you're charged with or anything like that. They strip you off naked and look at your body.
So I'm sorry. We skipped a step. Did they put the torture cuffs on your wrist, and how tight were the torture cuffs?
So Sergeant Wynn was upset with me when he put the cuffs on.
And
they were definitely tight enough that, you know, within moments of being in cuffs, my fingertips began getting numb, and it started causing some pain.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
That doesn't go away. As soon as they take those cuffs off, it's not like it just goes away.
Torture cuffs are always torture. Put it in the comment section. TCAAT. TCAAT. Torture cuffs are always torture. They tortured Otto the watchdog with torture cuffs. And then how long after they took the cuffs off were you still in pain? Was it a day or two or a week?
No, it's days at least, and then, you know, you remember it you still feel it for a week after. And this isn't like, you know, this wasn't anything extraordinary. This is just
normal
routine practice.
Normal.
Yeah.
This is what they normally do to people, Otto. This is what they normally do to people. They hurt people. And did they put a finger in there and say, "Oh, I can get a finger in there so you're not being tortured"?
Yeah, they always have some sort of standard that justifies their behavior.
Always. So what town is this in?
It's Wolf City. Wolf with an E.
Wolf City.
It's a small town in northeast Texas, and it was recently put on the map by an officer-involved murder of Jonathan Price.
Jonathan Price. I don't think I've seen the murder yet, but I'll look it up. Good to see you, Alan. Thanks for coming.
I'm sure you have. He was a pillar of the community, a well-respected local man. Who was at a gas station, the local hangout, which happens to be a convenience store / gas station, because, you know, that's basically the only thing that we got here. Now we got a dollar store.
What's the population of Wolf City?
Oh, it's about 500. I think it's between 500 and 700. I'm almost certain. It's a very small town.
Yeah. So someone just put in the chat that his oldest son's an undercover cop. I strongly support police. However, like my son, I cannot tolerate a bad cop. The problem, Steve, is that you don't know what your son does when he goes to work. And cops often have to get their man so badly that they're willing to frame, lie, cheat people to put other people in jail just so they can get their man. Now, Steve, I hope your son is not a jackboot thug pig, but anytime you join that organization, you get indoctrinated. Read the Mullen. Hey, do me a favor, Steve, so we can remain friends. Go to my website, DeleteLawz.com. I have something on there called the Mullen Report. You go to DeleteLawz.com with a Z. Read the Mullen Report, Steve, so that you know what your son is facing and what he's actually going to be dealing with when he joins a psycho organization like police. Do psychopaths become cops, or do cops become psychopaths? I more lead toward that cops become psychopaths. Okay, so Otto, what is your next step? What are you going to do? When is your arraignment for court? I'm sure you already had it. When is your next pretrial hearing in court?
So my next pretrial hearing would be October 16th at I think about 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, October 16th. And then
Yep.
I wonder, a lot of people always believe that the cops are just going to drop the charges against them, but I don't think so. I think that they're going to try to prosecute you for this.
So I have faced many charges before, and they've all been dropped eventually, but never because they knew that they were wrong.
No, never.
Always because they are forced to. There's literally no other option. So, I mean, I wish that they would just actually. I take that back. I did have one case where the prosecutor looked at what was submitted to them, shook their head, and said, "We're not going to be doing that in here today," and then signed the dismissal paper. But that's the only one.
And then what about filing a federal civil rights lawsuit? I'm not. So I can help you using artificial intelligence and show you how I use AI to write lawsuits, and I'm more than willing to help you do that. But I can't do it for you because that's practicing law without a license, and they've tried to arrest me in 3 states for practicing law without a license, even though I haven't. All I've done is help people use AI. So I'm more than willing to help you use AI to file a federal civil rights lawsuit.
Yeah. So I have historically I filed all my my current lawsuits. I filed them all per se.
Oh, you have filed formally. You've done this before yourself.
Oh, for sure, yeah. A few years ago, well, I've been at this for a while, and I got hit really hard the last time that I had an opinion. It hurt really bad. I found out how to file a lawsuit, and I did well. I won. I technically won all 4 of the lawsuits that I filed per se. But I feel like I lost my first one because, I'm not an attorney.
No, I lost for 4 years straight. I didn't win till last year. I lost every lawsuit I filed until last year. And I finally got a partial summary judgment against the pig in Nevada who arrested me. Finally. And it's a partial summary judgment. And we're appealing that. We're asking for a reconsideration on qualified immunity. So it took me 4 years of losing, So,
yeah, it's definitely a thing. And just because, you have the law on your side doesn't mean you're going to win in court. And just because, you go through court doesn't mean you're actually going to get some justice.
No, never.
So it's very fickle. And, I now know just enough to understand that I don't know all the rules of procedure.
No, you don't. It's hard.
And you can have a stack of case law and know the case law and how to write a motion and all that, get all that just as much as you want. That's awesome. But there's deadlines and there's things that you got to know that you won't know until you find out that you needed to know that. And I had on one of my cases, I had a filing deadline that I missed by 2 days during COVID when the mail was all jacked up, and it didn't matter that it wasn't my fault that I missed the deadline. So because of that, I encourage anybody if you can do it, then go pro se by all means. It's a badass thing to do.
Yeah,
But I myself am acutely aware. I do not have the administrative wherewithal.
The acumen. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
listen, I want to say more, but we're on a live stream. Let me call you back, Otto. I'll call you tomorrow. You and I will talk more. I got to watch a couple more cop videos. But everybody say Otto the Watchdog in the chat. I'm going to drop his link in the chat. You guys subscribe to his channel. Thanks for coming on.
I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Chille, for watching my video. I appreciate that. If you get a chance, you should look at the backseat depositions. It's not an actual deposition, but it's just as good.
Okay, cool. Send me the link.
Yeah.
Text me the link.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Otto. Talk to you soon. Later, brother. Yeah. There's things in that conversation that I don't want to make public, and I want to help him a little more than I want to state publicly.
Why? What? Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me? No, ma'am, but can I please?
Wow, that cop sounded like she was all jacked up on something. Do you have anything on you that's going to stick me, poke me, hurt me? She sounded like she was on speed or something. This is Weld, Colorado, everybody. I watched this the other day, and I was like, the people got to see this. We got to watch this together, so check this out.
Beside the rails, and a patrol SUV left.
And I'm pretty far behind the other unit.
I'm right behind you, Vasquez. I'm going to your passenger side. Dispatch left in 346, one at gunpoint.
There's so many good comments, I can't read them all.
Let me see your hand. Let me see your hands. Put your hands out the window. Put your phone down.
Put your phone down. Put both hands out the window.
Dispatch Sultan 346. We're giving commands. Her hands are out the window at this time.
Open your door. With your right hand, open your door. Come on out.
And of course, this is a pigtail with her little skinny tiny arms there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Put your hands up. Come on out.
Dispatch Sultan 346. She's out of the vehicle. Hands are visible. These bugs. Yep. Yeah.
I mean, look at how many bugs are flying around. Look at that. Because they're in the middle of nowhere.
Hey.
Lift your hands up. Lift your hands up. Okay? Turn around.
So people often ask me why I dislike or why I hate cops, right? So this is the reason right here. When everything is about their safety and about terrorizing you, that they're going to hold a gun on you when you haven't threatened anybody. You have no ill intentions on anything, but they have to be careful for their safety. It's always about them. They are main character syndrome all day long. And here's this woman out of her car. 2 cops got guns pointed at her. It's just crazy. Pigs always attract bugs. Scott.
Turn around.
Scott Van Hoolen. That's funny.
Put your hands up higher.
Like the stupidity that she has to put her hands up higher.
I want you to set your phone down at the edge of your truck. You don't need it. You can leave it on. Come on back. Keep coming back. Keep your hands up. Keep coming back. Keep coming back to the sound of my voice. Keep coming back.
And I'm sorry if you have tattooed someone's name on your arm that way. I don't know a lot of people who have done that.
Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Stop right there. Get down on one knee and then the other.
I got cuffs.
And now you got to get on your knees. You got to get on your knees so that they feel safe.
Good. Keep your hands above your head.
Don't move.
What's going on?
Right. Right. What is going on? Why are you?
Everything in a second. Can I get my cell phone, please? No one else is in the truck, sir. Can I please get my cell phone? We'll get it for you.
Don't worry about yourself.
Please. Where are you taking me? We're taking you to the car. Come on. Why? What? Do you have anything on you that's...
So she has a very legitimate concern for her own safety. And she says, where are you taking me? And she says, I'm taking you to the car. Dr. Donna's in here. Good to see you, Dr. Donna. And she says, I'm taking you to the car. But where's the car? Where is the car?
We'll get it for you.
Don't worry about yourself.
Please. Where are you taking me? We're taking you to the car. Come on. Why? What? Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me? No, ma'am, but can I please get my cell phone? We'll get your cell phone in a second. Is there any weapons in the car?
Ready?
No, ma'am, there's nothing on. There's no weapons in the car? Okay.
Everybody out in the car, come on.
What's going on? Ma'am, what's going on? I'll tell you in a second. Take a seat. I'm so confused. Can I get my cell phone? I will get your cell phone for you. Take a seat.
I got your right shoulder.
I got your right shoulder coming up, moving up. I'm moving up. I'm coming up. They're coming up. Right shoulder coming down. Look down, everybody. Breaking forward. Look to your left. Skimming down. Look out. It's such a fucking joke. You cops are such a joke. I look at him with his AR-15 out. Oh, I got him. I'm on your shoulder. I'm on your shoulder. As if 0.002% of cops are shot in the line of duty. 0.002%.
I see a car seat.
There's a car seat in her car. There must be a shooter.
Clear. Okay, let's get the bed.
This isn't a call to a man in a house hiding. This is a woman they pulled over.
Yeah, you drop it. I'll hold it. I'll come across.
Coming across. Clear. Coming down. Clear. Clear. Our cops are a fucking joke.
Dispatch flipping 348. Vehicle's clear. You can raise the channel.
Took her a long time to pull over.
I got a holster right here in the passenger seat.
Okay. It took her a very long time to pull over.
It took her a long time to pull over. She must be a hardened criminal. She didn't pull over right away. She wanted to pull over where there were lights. She wanted to pull over where there was cameras where it could be safe for her. It took her a long time to pull over though, man. Long time.
It took her a very long time to pull over.
Third time he said it.
Did you see her toss anything?
She could have because it took her a long time to pull over. I'm gonna put my
Fourth time. I don't pull over right away. I pull where there's lights.
Rifle away. I'll come back in a minute.
All right.
She could have because when I was behind her, she was driving slow enough.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear the train? Did you guys hear the train in the background?
All right.
Listen for the train horn. Listen.
She could have because when
There's
I was
the
behind
train
her,
horn.
She was driving slow enough.
Yeah.
Right.
She could have tossed something back.
Right.
Tossed it out the window?
She could have out that window, but
Right.
who is that? Hart?
No, that's Tom check. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Move your car! Stay back!
And the cop's first instinct was to save herself. Do you have that video of the cop holding the woman down in the ant pile?
Patrol car was just hit by a train. Dispatch, Central 346. Did us medical emergent. The suspect was in the vehicle that was hit by the train.
What happened? I'm a dunce cap pigtail, and I parked my car on train tracks because I had to make sure I had my gun out. Moving up, on your six, Watch it. I'm on your side. I'm on your shoulder. I got my gun out. I'm G.I. Joe loser fantasy. I got her. She didn't pull over. She didn't pull over very fast. That's for sure. She didn't pull over very fast. Right, friends in code.
Watch the fence.
This is Yareni Rios Gonzalez, 20 years old at the time, from Greeley, Colorado. She was detained on suspicion of felony menacing stemming from the road rage report at US 85 and County Road 38. Additional help arrived and she was successfully freed from the car and rushed to the hospital. Now you will see the police officers' reactions after the incident.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to be laughing.
Sergeant, how are you?
What happened was, Lupton got a call with County Menacing.
How you doing, man?
How about you? The guy was following her.
Got the two conductors.
Can one of the moderators grab that link for me for Texas from Hell Tantrum Bowl? Can one of the moderators grab that link for me and put it in the chat? We'll watch that video. And now we'll listen to these cops make excuses as to the reason why they had to leave a woman on train tracks.
Stuff. So then they got into our jurisdiction.
Wow.
Okay. So I turned on the lights. Conductor Slipper.
Yeah, there's two.
Right, way back before then.
They're like, what do you need? I'm like, oh, everything.
This is where she stopped.
Yeah.
This is her car right here. This is exactly where she stopped. Okay.
I missed the felony stop.
Okay.
I missed the felony stop.
And now we get to unpack the bullshit that the cops create. This is a felony stop because someone said she was road raging. 20-year-old woman with a kid, but she's road raging. Okay, I get it. I would be really afraid of that 5'4" Latina getting out of the car coming at me. And now, remember, they justify everything they do by saying this was a felony stop. Let me tell you something. When I'm mayor, when I'm governor, I will end the entire felony stop premise. Oh, you got someone that you want to call a felony stop? We call that a drone stop. Under my administration, a drone stop means that we feel like there's a high level of danger on this particular car we're going to pull over. So before we even attempt to pull the car over, we're going to put a drone 1,000 feet in the air above the car. Now, there's no need for a felony stop. That drone is going to follow the car to where it stops, and then the drone is going to lower down from 1,000 feet with a speaker box on it and say, "Excuse me, the police want to speak with you. They're going to be pulling up any moment." No need for a felony stop. We could call it a drone stop. Imagine that. We could do that right now. Why don't we do it? Because G.I. Joe loser fantasy, they're jerking off like they're in Fallujah so they can go, this is a felony stop. I'm on your six. I'm on your six. I'm on your shoulder. Watch your back. Coming up, coming up. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. And pigtails are the worst. It's called a drone stop, not a felony stop anymore. There's no point in having a felony stop where you're going to point your guns at people and put the public in danger when you can follow that car with the drone for one fraction of the price that it costs us for a felony stop. A drone stop costs pennies on the dollar.
This is me. However, I was focused on her because the weapon. Yeah, exactly. So then, what happened after that was one of the Lupton officers said, you know, I'll be on your right side. So she's on the right side. I started giving her commands. She came out of the car. She complied with everything. I did tell her to put her phone down. She complied.
I got it, friends in code. Thank you, brother.
We cuffed her. And I didn't think the Lupton officer was going to put her in my car. I just didn't. And she did. She put her in my car.
So what Lupton officer put her in?
The female officer. She's still here? She's still here.
The female officer put her in a car that was on train tracks.
Her car was right there. No, it was in front of that car.
In front of that car? Okay.
Yeah, that's where her car was at.
She moved, maybe it's that one down there?
I don't know.
There was nobody in there, so
okay.
I know they were blocking off that.
Okay, did you get her name? Was it younger girl?
Yes.
Jordan? I think I know her name.
Jordan?
It's something like that, yeah. I've seen her around here before. But so she put her in your car?
Yes, and I
Kingsburg 622, copy on welfare check 500.
I'm still concentrating. So then now once she's... Well, I didn't know she was in my car because I remember when the train hit, I said, was she in my car? And she said...
FM with 5 gifted memberships. Right on, FM. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Flowers got a membership. Kenichi got a membership. Victoria got a membership. Adam got a free membership. Bobby Digital got a free membership. Thanks, FM.
Oh my gosh, she was. So, I didn't know that she was in my car anyhow. She's put in my car. We cleared the truck.
But I'm just so confused, though. Why was it a felony stop? How come it was a felony stop? I don't understand. So if somebody calls and says that you're road raging, that then becomes a felony stop where the cops are going to point guns at you? I don't understand the whole felony stop bullshit. Oh, I understand it. I just don't understand how it gets invoked. That's what I don't understand.
Okay. And then we cleared the back. And then as it was cleared, we just started going back, and then the male officers with the glasses. Yeah. He's like, train. And then I hear that. And then I start moving this way, and
on court, so you're not injured, right? You weren't anywhere near it.
And look what they're concerned about. They're concerned about their injuries. They're concerned about themselves. They're not concerned about the 20-year-old girl that just got hit in a pig mobile.
Like that. My blood pressure's up a little bit, but that's it's just because I
think that's the best you could have had out of that. So
I think it's just because she was in there, but
Right, Trinity Meadows. She took a while to pull over. We got to go guns drawn on this.
The one good thing is the female officer put her. That's my chief calling me. Put her on the wrong side, which
Right.
was saving grace.
Right skin.
If she would have put her
right
where
skin.
the prisoners go
on the passenger side. Okay, so she put them over there. Okay. Do you have name in your custody at all?
Skinny Vadivice. Skinny Vadivice just said it's always about them first.
Bailey's got it.
Okay.
Should be getting the chief or some one of them.
Cool. Chief, talk to your chief, and then like I said, I don't want to move anything yet.
Are these cops actually laughing? Are they actually laughing?
I got really cotton mouth. Yeah. Man, I think she'll make it, but man, she got hit. Train versus car.
Maddie put a comment here. Matt Reinhardt said, "Yeah, this incident caused his blood pressure, not his obesity." Could be.
So I got CSP here. We did find a gun in the truck. So the RP said that she was pointing a gun at him.
They're saying that she pointed a gun at somebody. That's right. FM just put, she will never be the same again. This is so tragic. That's exactly correct, FM.
I mean, I'm not laughing at the situation. Nerves. I'm just nerves. Just nerves. I don't.
Huge dump.
I don't feel very good right now. Got cotton mouth and just feel. I saw the whole thing because the lieutenant officer said, "Hey, train." And I can hear it go. You know how they honk their horn. Well, they can't stop, and they hit the car. And I even asked the lieutenant officer, I said, was my custody in there? She said, oh my God, she was. I had no idea she put her in my patrol car.
He's so worried about his feelings. What about the woman who got hit by the fucking train? What about her feelings?
3461173, are you still on scene of this crash?
And the felony menacing apparently happened in county.
She is not.
So the menacing happened in the county prior to Fort Lupton, and Fort Lupton tried to catch up. They couldn't catch up. They gave me the information. I was in the office, so I jumped on it, and I saw her out 32nd and Grand because they described the vehicle.
Right, Clown Patrol and BTC, exactly correct. They're covering their own asses.
And I lit her up, and it took her a long time to pull over.
I lit her up. There it is again. It took her a long time to pull over. Maybe she doesn't trust you, dirty pigs. Maybe that.
Thought she threw the gun out, because it was dark. It's really dark. I don't know. In 85, and so she just stopped right in front of the tracks, and my car was still on the tracks.
We're letting them know right now. I'll let you know when they are in.
So we did a felony stop on her, and I did the verbal commands, and the lieutenant officer arrested her and put her in my car. No, I mean she's breathing. She's saying ow, ow, ow. So
she's saying ow, ow, ow. She got hit by a train.
Okay. If I would have been in the car, I probably wouldn't have. But if I would have been in the car, I would have moved it or something. I don't know. It's just, we're working with a gun here, and we're working with, we don't want to just go up to, I don't know. It just.
Yeah, you dumb assholes have guns too. And we have to deal knowing that you're walking around with the gun. Who's more dangerous, me with the gun or the cop with the gun? The cop with the gun is far more dangerous than I am. You're the problem, cop. You're the problem. You're worried about her having a gun. We're worried about you having a gun. We're worried about you shooting and killing people. I'm more worried about cops shooting people than anybody else. unless I'm in inner city youth of urban black areas, because if you look at the statistics, 80% of our gun violence comes from young black men in urban societies, like down the line.
It was the wrong circumstances at the wrong time. Just, you know. Yeah, do you want Schwab to take care of the... I told him to get the conductor's information and all that stuff. And do you want him to take pictures of the car, or you don't want any pictures of the car? Okay.
Yeah, listen, you guys know that I'm the first one to say that cops target black people, that black people have been on the shit end of the stick with cops for years. The statistics show us that we don't have a gun problem in America as much as we have a problem with young black men in urban societies shooting each other. And for the young black men who watch my channel, and I know there's thousands of you, I'm not against you gentlemen who are not shooting each other. Not at all whatsoever. I stick up for you guys at my own peril. Half of my crowd is conservative Trumpers. And when I stick up for young black men who get targeted by the cops, my conservative crowd comes at me and they're like, oh, everything's about race, Chille. No, it's not. But when we talk about the problem with guns, it is inner city youth, young black males. That's what it is. It's not school shootings. The media will hype you up to say school shootings are the biggest problem. No, it's not. The biggest problem is young black men inside of urban areas. And that sucks. That sucks.
Okay. Sounds good, Chief. Thanks, bye.
That's right. Oof. Now let's see what they say when the Chief's not around.
The stop sits at the jurisdictional edge. Sergeant Pablo Vasquez of Platteville initiates and parks on the tracks. Officer Jordan Steinke of Fort Lupton handcuffs Rios Gonzalez and places her in Vasquez's SUV.
What qualifies? Now I'm 210 pounds, down from 225, and I was a little overweight, but I could still run a 40, right? I'm 200 pounds plus when I'm normal, when I'm not dieted down. When I diet down and get super shredded, I'm 190. Okay. What in the world qualifies her to take me on? And I'm not a criminal, so I have no plans on attacking police or fist fighting anybody or shooting anybody. But what qualifies her to take me on? Nothing. She's not qualified to be a cop. Period. She shouldn't be in that uniform. She shouldn't be in charge of people physically. She's not physically capable of handling another human being. This woman couldn't even carry her own body weight out of a burning house. If another woman got shot and was stuck in a burning house, she doesn't have the strength to pull her out of the house. She's not strong enough. Why is she a cop? Why do we continue with the DEI hires that women and men are the same? No, we're not. I can't give birth to children. We should cherish and respect women and hold them up on a pedestal, because that's how we get babies, is from women. And men should do jobs where it requires physical strength and sometimes brute force to get something done. She's not qualified to be a cop. Women should not be cops. My favorite wrestler is a woman named Amit Allure. My favorite author is Ayn Rand, who wrote Atlas Shrugged and Fountainhead, my two favorite books. I have no problem. I've worked for plenty of women in my life. But when it comes down to pure physicality, she should not be a cop. Plain and simple, she should not be a cop.
Officer Ryan Tomacek of Fort Lupton assists. While the pickup is searched, a Union Pacific train approaches. The collision follows. She survives, but with a significant trauma documented in the record. Traumatic brain injury, 9 rib fractures,
9 rib
fractured
fractures,
sternum, broken arm, broken leg, punctured lung, and a reported memory loss.
Oh, I'm sure she got hammered. It's horrible.
Separate from the crash, the road rage case proceeds. However, the felony is dropped. She enters a no contest plea to misdemeanor menacing, receives a 1-year deferred sentence, and 10 hours of community service.
No, she took a plea deal because she wasn't physically or mentally competent to be able to stand trial. I wouldn't have not taken that plea deal.
In court, the judge offers an apology for what happened that night. Now, let's get to the criminal accountability of the officers.
There is none.
First, Fort Lupton
Cope
officer
doggy
Jordan
dog.
Steinke. A judge, not a jury, heard her case and found her guilty of reckless endangerment and third-degree assault, but not guilty of attempted reckless manslaughter.
As a police officer, I never intended for another human to come to harm under my watch. I feel very much responsible for what happened to you that night.
The sentence wasn't jail time. It was 30 months of supervised probation and 100 hours of community service.
And listen, and that's fine. I understand her being emotional. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is that she didn't have to pay her debt to society. If you did this or I did this, we would be put in a dungeon. We would be locked up in a cage. 100% we'd be locked in a cage. Is that Cope doggy dog?
Hands are on my face! Hands are getting on my face!
It's the disturbing video of a mom in police custody as she's bitten by hundreds of fire ants. Today we're seeing new video just released by police that they say gives a fuller explanation of how things went so wrong. It began when Mom Taylor Rogers made an illegal turn onto the school grounds to drop off her son.
So remember, the whole thing here, the reason she's on the ground in torture cuffs, the reason why there's multiple cops on her is because she made an illegal turn. It's got to stop. We have to stop. We have to stop the bullshit stops in this country. They're going to stop with automated cars. But that's another 10 years. That's 10 more years.
Stopped by the Santa Fe, Texas Chief of Police, Ruben Espinoza.
There's no left turns, ma'am. They don't even allow walk-ups up front.
I know, that's what I was doing, sir. Going this way.
She drives off, but moments later, Chief Espinoza learns that she's driving in reverse at the drop-off area.
So let me show you something here, okay? So first of all, he escalates it. He walks up and opens the door. She's pulling into a school parking lot, and the cop escalates it.
School grounds to drop off her son.
So she's going into the school grounds. You don't need to open her door. She can roll her window down.
Stopped by the Santa Fe, Texas Chief of Police, Ruben Espinoza.
So Ruben Espinoza, the Santa Fe Chief of Police, he believes that he has the power to do anything he wants to you. If you make an illegal turn, he can walk up, open your door, get right in your face. Yeah, Ruben, you can do that with the badge and gun on, you punk. Try that with a man, Chumpzilla, without a badge and gun on. You cops are such wussies. The majority of you are such pansies. But you act so tough when no one's going to fight back. You're so tough.
There's no left turns, ma'am.
Okay, so there's no left turns. They don't even allow walk-ups in front. Okay.
Walk-ups up front.
I know, that's what I was doing, sir.
And she's just a lighthearted woman explaining, hey, I was just doing this.
She drives off, but moments later, Chief Espinoza learns that she's driving in reverse at the drop-off area.
She was in reverse heading towards a school where there's children walking into the school. I had no choice but to use my vehicle to stop her vehicle.
What a bunch of shit. What a lie. What an absolute, total, and complete lie. She doesn't know to go in reverse and not run over children? You think in her lifetime, considering she has a child at that school, that she doesn't know how to put her car in reverse and look in her rearview mirror or look over her shoulder? No, she's going to run over a bunch of kids if Espinoza doesn't ram her car with his? Is that the bullshit you're trying to sell, Espinoza? Because let me tell you something. You may be selling bullshit, but I ain't buying. That's bullshit. You didn't need to hit her car with your car. You're a jackboot thug pig. JBTP. Put it in the comment section. JBTP. I had to do it. She was going in reverse in the driveway. She was going to run over children. Really? Because I drive every day. And in all my 50 years, anytime I've gone in reverse, I look over my shoulder. For what? So I don't run people over. Man, shocker. She can actually back up without the chief of police ramming a car into her. Imagine that.
She was in reverse heading towards a school where there's...
She's in reverse heading toward a school. She's going to run over kids. I got to save the kids.
Children walking into the school.
There's children walking in the school. I got to go into the school. I got to save the children. Listen to his bullshit again.
Later, Chief Espinoza learns that she's driving in reverse at the drop-off area.
She was in reverse heading towards a school where there's children walking into the school. I had no choice but to use my vehicle to stop her vehicle.
I had no choice. She was going like 75 miles an hour in reverse. She was trying to hit kids. She was actually trying to run over her own kids.
Y'all are scaring me!
He takes her down, and that's when she...
So without the cops explaining bullshit, what happens is she goes to make a turn that the cop considers illegal. So he opens her car door to enforce his authority. Then he goes at her car driving like a maniac. She's afraid. She doesn't know what this pig is doing. So she's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And he attacks her and throws her on the ground and puts her face in ants.
Walking into the school. I had no choice but to use my vehicle to stop her vehicle.
Y'all are scaring me!
He takes her down, and that's when she literally comes face to face with the fire ants.
Ants are on my face! Ants are getting my face!
Photos show the extent of the painful bites.
How did you all not hear her say that these ants were attacking her?
You can clearly hear on my body camera video me telling officers to pick her up and put her inside the patrol car.
He says they reacted quickly when she yelled that she was being...
Look! You want to know why people hate cops? You know what? Want to know why I despise you dirty fucking cops? You want to know why? Because of the jackboot thug pig crossing her legs, crossing her ankles, as though she is a POW in Afghanistan. That's the problem I got. Right there. You're seeing it right there. That's the problem I have. I got to take this housewife who's picking up her 7-year-old kid here, and once one cop grabs her, I better cross her legs and cross her ankles and put my weight on it because she could get away. This is why people hate cops. You want to know why? There it is. There's a picture of the reason why people hate cops.
You can clearly hear on my body camera video me telling officers to pick her up and put her inside the patrol car.
He says they reacted quickly when she yelled that she was being bitten.
By the time she made the initial complaint of the ant bite, it was approximately 13 seconds where I informed the officers to pick her up and put her in the patrol car. So
get the ants off her face, asshole. Get the ants off of her face. How about that, you dumb shit? You never had a kid? You never were an uncle? You were never a brother, a cousin to anybody? When there's ants on someone's face, you take the ants off their face, you fucking moron. You jackboot thug pig. I told them, get her up off the ground. She made an illegal U-turn, and then she was backing out. I had to go in there and stop her car with mine.
That she was being bitten.
By the time she made the initial complaint of the ant bite, it was approximately 13 seconds where I informed the officers to pick her up and put her...
And look how he's picking her up. Look how he's picking her up. I've wrestled since I was 7 years old, okay? I know how to underhook like you can't imagine. You don't underhook a woman whose wrists are chained together in her back. You don't do that.
Quickly when she yelled that she was being bitten.
By the time she made the initial complaint of the ant bite, it was approximately 13 seconds where I informed the officer.
You don't underhook a woman whose wrists are chained together behind her back. Look what he's doing. So your arm, just in case you don't know, your arm does not chicken wing like this. It doesn't work like that. It hurts you. It tears your rotator cuff when your wrists are chained together behind your back. That is not appropriate to treat anybody that way, let alone a mother of a child at the elementary school where she's picking up her kid.
Pick her up and put her in the patrol car.
Look, he's jacking her.
So
Look, they cut off the film. They cut it off. They cut off the film. They cut it off.
She was being bitten.
By the time she made the initial complaint of the ant bite, it was approximately 13 seconds where I informed the officers.
Why would he pick her up that way? Just do me a favor. Just watch the pig. Watch the pig who's picking her up. Just take a look at the pig that's picking her up.
He says they reacted quickly when she yelled that she was...
This dumb pig crossed her legs and crossed her ankles and put his weight on there. Fucking pig.
Being bitten.
By the time she made the initial complaint of the ant bite, it was approximately 13 seconds.
Okay, now get her up. And how's he going to get her up?
I informed the officers, pick her up and put her in the patrol car. So at that time when they...
Well, put her in the patrol car, but if she has red ants on her face, and if she has red ants in her hair, Chief, you might want to get the red ants off of her face and out of her hair. I'm just saying, as one person to another, you may want to get the ants off of her face first. I'm just saying. She's saying there's ants on my face. Maybe, just maybe, you should take the ants off of her face. Maybe. I mean, maybe.
They tried. She became non-compliant again, and they had to restrain her again. She would have been lifted up off the ground.
Look at the knee on the back of her head.
Much sooner.
Look at the knee on the back of her head. She wasn't compliant after I rammed her car with mine.
She would have just complied with instructions.
I also spoke to Taylor Rogers' lawyer, Randall Callanan.
So there's a lot of things on the videos that the police have now released, the extended video, that show that your client was less than cooperative.
We're not saying that they didn't have a reason to stop her, but once again, there was no reason to put her into the fire ants.
Ants are on my face!
Hold on, bear with me 1 second. So I'm going to teach you guys something here. Here's the transcripts. Let me teach you guys something here real fast. All right, if you guys are paying attention here, I don't think I can show it live. I don't think it'll let me. I can try. No, it won't let me. So here's what I did. I went to this video and I clicked on the description. And then once I clicked on the description, in the bottom of the description is the transcripts. Click the transcripts button and they'll open up to the right side of the video. Now what I do is I just scroll down and I copy all those transcripts. I'm going to copy them now. Control copy. Now I take those transcripts and I go over to Claude AI or ChatGPT, whichever one you want to use. And I say, tell me what happened with this case. Did she sue? Is there a lawsuit? And now I'm going to paste the transcripts into, I'm using chat instead of Claude right now. So I copied and pasted the transcripts from this video into ChatGPT. And here's the information. It kicks it right back out to me. So here's the information. If you want, I'll take a screenshot of this. Let me take a screenshot of this and then I will show it to you guys. There it is. Cool, cool, cool. Now I got to come right back in here and I'm going to add an image. Okay. Browse. I'm going to pull this image up for you guys so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. And here is the, because this is disgusting. I mean, this kind of behavior is just, I mean, this is the whole problem. And people are like, why do you hate cops, Chille? you don't have any videos? There it is right there. Okay, cool. Okay. There it is right there, folks. So here is the information right here. So here it is. Boom. So what happened? The incident occurred August 19th, 2021 in Santa Fe, Texas. The claim that Taylor Rogers, whoops. There it is. There it is. What? Sorry about that. The claim that, let me open it big so you guys can actually see it. The incident occurred August 19th, 2021, Santa Fe, Texas. The claim is that Taylor Rogers, while being arrested, was forced face down into a grassy area populated with fire ants. She repeatedly cried out, "Ants are on my face," as she alleges ants crawled on her and bit her. The lawsuit alleges that Sergeant Ruben Espinoza and Officer Kristen Karzena and possibly other officers used excessive force, including slamming her to the ground, twisting her leg, hog-tying her, and effectively burying her face into fire ant bed. In her complaint, Rogers claims violations of her First, Fourth, and 14th Amendment rights. And in her complaint, Rogers claims violations, i.e. free speech, due process, unreasonable seizures, excessive force, etc. Body camera footage exists, and in the response to the lawsuit, the officers and police departments have defended their actions. They assert in part that they did not immediately see the ants, that the use of force was within protocol. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. They have created policies, procedures, and protocols that no mayor or no governor will change. The use of force protocols were written by the cops. And then that's our policy. We created it. That's our policy. As mayor, as governor, I will change those policies. And that's why they're terrified. That's why I have so many trolls that hate me, because they know that I'm smart enough, I'm charismatic enough, I can raise enough money, and I can become elected. And they know it. And they're scared of that. Body cam footage exists, defended their actions. They assert in part that they did not immediately see ants and that the use of force was within protocol and that portions of Rogers' narratives are exaggerated. Her face wasn't exaggerated. The civil rights lawsuit was filed in 2024. A federal judge, U.S. Judge Jeffrey Vincent Brown, dismissed some claims in March of 2024 against the Santa Fe and Officer Karzena, but did not dismiss the excessive force claim. The case is ongoing. The parties are expecting a jury trial to be set. If you like, I can dig up the actual. So let me explain to you what it does. The thing is that when you get to the federal civil rights courts level, what happens is there's a judge there, and the judge will decide what is in and what is out. So just so you guys know, and Otto, if you're still watching this, you should listen, because I have been suing cops for 5 years now. I lost the first 4 years, every case. I lost everything. This last year in 2024, I got a partial summary judgment against Pig Brendan Bork, who wrongfully arrested me and then I was wrongfully incarcerated for. I'm suing Brendan Bork again right now for perjuring himself and lying on the stand and saying I didn't back up when he asked me to, when I did. The point is, what I'm trying to say is, what happens is when I file a federal civil rights lawsuit against the Jackboot Thug Pig organization and against individual pigs, I give all these claims. Now, you think that we would have a trial regarding the claims that I have filed against the cops, whether it be wrongful arrest, excessive force, perjury, whatever my claims are, right? That's not how it works. What happens is the federal judge that you file the case with, that judge will then decide these claims can move forwards and these claims can't. What you can do is you can file a motion to reconsider once he dismisses your claims, but once he dismisses your claims, it's not real likely you're going to get them back in. It's not real likely unless you appeal and you go to another court above him, which would be the appellate court or the circuit court. And I'm not there yet, but I'm sure that I'll get there because I'm going to appeal this, because Brendan Bork should not get qualified immunity for wrongfully arresting me when I was filming him. So that's how it works. That is how it works. So it's just a little bit of oh, is that right, Clayton? 1984. Wow. Seattle police officer Ian Burke murdered my uncle crossing the street while carving wood. He was deaf and shot 5 times dead. Do you got a video? Do you have any information? Is there a news report on that, Clayton, that you can send over to me? I'd like to see that. Oh my God, is it midnight? I'm so sorry, you guys. If you're on the East Coast, I am so sorry. I apologize. It's 3 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. Anyway. F, are you back? Is FM back in the chat? I'm not sure if he is back or not. There you are. Okay. Yeah. All right. Rosemary, good to see you guys. Soy Leo. What do you got, Matt? What do you got, Matt Reinard? I don't see a link in the chat. What do you got, Matt? Oh, here. I'm going to add you as a moderator temporarily here, Matt. Matt, if you want to, there you go. Matt, now you can put a link in the chat. If you want to. Or Matt, why don't you email me that link? Just email me the link. And come back around a few more times, Matt, and I'll make you a moderator. There it is. Oh, yeah. I covered this on a short. The short got 2 million views. I covered this. Yeah, I will get into that tomorrow. Yeah, listen, if you guys want to know how to sue cops, I can help you. But the only way I can help you is if you have two different systems. You have to have the $20 version of ChatGPT, and you have to have the $20 version of Claude AI. And if you want me to help you file a federal civil rights lawsuit, I will help you all the way from the beginning to the end. Because you'll find, and people are going to say, oh, Chille's going to help people with AI to file a federal civil rights lawsuit, right? But let me tell you who's not going to help you. Them. They're not going to help you. Let me tell you who's not going to help you. A civil rights attorney in your state. They're not going to help you. Let me tell you who's not going to help you. A lawyer is not going to help you. And all these people hate my guts for teaching people how to use AI to file their federal civil rights lawsuit, that's all I'm going to do. You're going to do all the clicking, and I'm going to teach you what to say and how to prompt AI to draft your federal civil rights lawsuit in ChatGPT, then correct it in Claude, then take that federal civil rights lawsuit that was now corrected in Claude, and we're going to put it back into ChatGPT and say, what are your suggestions to make this better? We're going to take the suggestions from ChatGPT and paste them into Claude AI, and then it's going to redraft the lawsuit. We're going to take that new lawsuit, we're going to put it back into ChatGPT and say, what are your recommendations? And then ChatGPT is going to say, here are your recommendations. We're going to take those recommendations, we're going to paste them into Claude AI. It's going to draft the lawsuit out again. I'm going to take the entire draft this time. I'm going to put the entire draft in ChatGPT. I'm going to say, make this better. ChatGPT will then do a new lawsuit, a whole new draft. I'll take the whole new draft, put it into Claude AI and say, what are your suggestions for this? Claude will say, well, here's the suggestions. I'll put that back into chat. I do that about 10 or 15 times. And then by the time both ChatGPT and Claude AI agree, then I have a finished motion or finished draft of my federal civil rights lawsuit. And that's how I do it. And I'm currently involved in 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm currently involved in 4 active lawsuits, 2 tort lawsuits, 2 federal civil rights lawsuits right this minute that I'm currently engaged in, that I'm doing completely on my own using Claude and Chat. If you want to know how to do it, I'm more than willing to help you because I cannot help you draft it. I can only tell you how and show you how over the phone, over Zoom calls, over text messages, and I can help you. Just like I've helped about a dozen people fast. I've taught about a dozen people how to fast, and they have lost hundreds of pounds of weight because when I get too fat, I learn how to, I use fasting. Ah, nice, thanks. I for free press, I appreciate that, man. I for an eye, free press. Yeah, I know that, but it's hard to find anybody that wants to listen. I know it's so true. It is so, so true. How many people we got in here? How many people do we got in here? We still got, okay, we got 300 people, so it's winding down. It's winding down. All right, I got to get the flock out of here, man. I had a great time with you guys. Thanks for the super chats, man. Thanks for the gifted memberships. Thanks for playing the match game and making a little money for me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Go to my website, get a trifold. Remember, they're 2 for 1. I'll hook you up. If you need more than 1 trifold, buy 1 and then email me. Tell me how many you need. You know, I'd like it if you could buy 2 or 3 because I got to make a living, but I'll give you as many as you need. If you can't afford one, I'll email you one that you can print out on your own. My cop cards I include with every single order of a trifold. So go to DeleteLawz.com, order a trifold, get one for every car you have. Get one for your daughter, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your lover. Get a trifold in every single car. Every car there is. Make sure that you have it. All right. I got to get the flock out of here. I've had such a good time. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. To all of y'all who supported and all y'all who were here, I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. All right. Later, Gators.